Hey gang. Funny story. uh so Meow, your upside down thing works on my avatar, and I didn't think about the fact that, oh shit, right, I'm on starting soon. So I started to like unlock the duck loop thing, and I cranked him down. And Shen's like, why didn't you just transform at 180 degrees? What's with the 17 steps to fucking turn it upside down? Like, it's gone, it's small, it's moved, it's awful. And I'm like, uh, fuck. So now we learned something new. Oh shit, do I need to wake up Riku? So Shen and I are gonna play a little bit of Hunt right now. If she's like, if you're planning on like fucking, oh, wake up, you missed the fucking Super Bowl! Wake up, they hit the Pentagon, turn on the TV! Like, you don't have to do that, but I'm like, you know, we're gonna be playing Hunt for a little bit, because Zay said she won't be on for like another hour, so I would say just let her sleep. You know, you can let her wake up with the day. Maybe that was a bit too far.
Maybe when you wake her up, do tell her they hit the Pentagon.
Maybe I shouldn't have made that joke. Have you seen the fucking episode of The Simpsons where Bart's being like accosted by Sideshow Bob and Homer's not helping and is like, Bart, would you like some brownies before you go to bed? And he's got like a fucking knife and he's like wielding it at him. He's like, Dad, maybe not the best timing. He's like, oh yeah, sorry buddy, mwah, love you. And then he fucking like, you know, he runs over and does all this shit. I'm addicted to EFT again. I have been playing it recently, but I will definitely hit you up if I get an itch to play it. I haven't played it recently, but we can certainly talk about it. She's getting up now. Nice energy. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing great, Meow. I may make some cocoa later. You know, that's my coffee. I may be up for a couple hours. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Until they hit the then we can go get dinner. Oh, perfect. You guys can wake up with the day together.
No! Are you insane? Stop
Oh shit,
attacking.
I never clicked yes out of this
Immediately.
match. Alright, what do we got here? Do I buy a new guy? Soul Survivors? I don't know what Soul Survivors is. Is that quick play?
Yeah, that's the people you extract with during quick play.
Gotcha. Okay. What about you guys, Hyper? Yeah, what have you guys been up to for today? Actually, you know what? While Shen's getting in here, I may go make hot chocolate. So you guys can have fun with each other, but I will be right back, because I do want a beverage.
I know usually the way this works is I'm supposed to like entertain his chat now. I'm not doing that. We're gonna sit here in quiet contemplation, and you're gonna think about the fact that you should call your mother more. Mike and Ike's are not nearly crunchy enough for this bit to work. Jackson, stop talking and do whatever you're doing. Get out of here. That one's new. Dick slapped is not one I have seen. I don't really think that's a good metaphor for that one. I gotta be honest. I did hear the sound. I heard the Dark Souls 2 bonfire lit. Oh, is it?
No.
It sounded more like the Dark Souls 2 bonfire lit. Which one was it? I'm gonna do it again. It's bonfire lit. Okay, now I just gotta scroll through your list of shit. That's Dark Souls 2. That's definitely Dark Souls 2. Because Dark Souls 2 is much more, what's the phrase? It sounds like it's more in the open. I only know that because I had to play that fucking game recently.
You saying that Dark Souls 2 was filmed on location in New Zealand like Lord of the Rings, so there's more ambience and echo?
Yeah, dude, and the location is a shit fucking game. I shouldn't say that. Dark Souls 2 is fine.
I've yet to play it. The only thing I know about Dark Souls 2 is that the snapping enemies are impossible. That sucked, baby. Let's go.
Because they got rid of iframes on dodges.
Oh no. That's like our whole, that's
reason.
all we have.
Yeah.
You telling me I just have to do a no-hit run?
Well, no, see, you get more iframes if you invest in the adaptability stat.
Oh, fuck off. I don't like that. I don't want that.
Yep.
I should probably pick a hunter, huh? What's our 3-man here? A Sparks LLR? See, I don't like the Sparks because it's a one-shot. I'm not a fan. But the Dolch 96 Precision, see, that might be my fucking...
The
that might be
Sparks
my
also
horse.
puts everyone at one shot, though, if you hit, so...
That's true, but I miss a lot.
Then you just follow it. Well, then don't miss.
Wait, fuck, hang on. I got a joke for this. Oh, God, it's the... Never miss. No, fuck, what's the... I did it
Hit
to
or
Small
miss.
the other day. Yes, thank you. Hit or miss. I guess I never miss, huh? And Small's like, I will fucking gut you. Shut up. Because we were playing something... I think it was also Hunt, literally. He's like, God damn it. This shit is banging when it hits. But too bad I usually miss. I was like, hit or miss. I guess I never miss, huh? And he had like a physical reaction to it. Like I felt like hives grow on him. He hates that shit.
It's valid. I still don't know if that's a guy or a girl.
The OK Boomer person I thought was Gura for the longest time. I didn't realize it's like an entirely different content creator who's like TikTok famous because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it was just because I've seen the little animation or whatever, and I've seen like Senzawa did like a rap or something similar to OK Boomer. I don't fucking know. I'm the cusp of like millennial boomer and like Z gen whatever zoomer kid. Like I'm like right in the middle. I'm in like purgatory. So I'm aware of a lot of things, but I don't quite know enough about it, so I'm still like confused and I lash out like the older generations. Yeah, I'm like, I hate this. I hate you. What was
You
that
start
from?
hearing OK Boomer, you just enter a barbarian rage, start screaming,
Yeah, I can jump off a cliff and be fine.
throwing
Fucking-
wild haymakers.
I love that's the mechanic. Tell me, Grandpa, how'd you survive that fall into that volcano? Well, you see, honey, I was very
used
angry.
my bonus action.
Yeah, I was very angry at the time. Oh, something's not right here. I gotta turn you down or something.
Oh.
It's like high. See, last time when I had everything on high, it wasn't bad. Maybe it's the 16 isotropic text filtering, or anisotropic, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it means. Game dead? Hang on. Game dead. No. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it'll be alright.
It'll be fine.
We got 2 bounties, it'll be okay.
If anybody complains, you just ban them.
I didn't bring any of my needles. I feel like an addict without his supply. I'm literally getting itchy at the thought of not having poison, regen, and stamina, despite me probably not using most of them.
I have
Stand
vitality
still.
shots
Oh,
just because
fuck.
I need...
It's so zoomed in.
Yeah, it's a sniper scope.
Yeah, but I didn't think it'd be this soon, then.
Nah, dude.
Git,
Hunt
not
money.
GitHub, fucking G-Hub. There it is. Very similar.
Guy hub, more like.
Is that where you fill in your
Oh,
amp?
hi.
Ooh, hi.
You're gonna have to repeat what you said. Some guy started whispering at me, and because Hunt is permanently loud, I refuse to turn it down. Talk real quick.
Hi.
There you go, wasting bullets on nothing to do.
What do you mean wasting bullets? I got him.
Look right over him, boy. Could have gotten him with a knife just fine.
Hey, go easy on that orange juice, Dewey. That shit doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does, Dad. Well, why the hell is it so damn expensive?
Orange
It's two,
juice
count 'em
doesn't
two.
grow on trees.
It's two
idiot.
heads.
Yeah,
This
but
game
you wanna
does
kill
feel
him?
kind of loud. Do I want to kill him with my spark and my...
You got a sledgehammer.
I do. I'm also worried that I'm just fucking... I missed. And later,
You got a sledgehammer.
I got a sledgehammer and a fucking... Let me try this one more time.
Why is he on me? Get off me, Dan Schneider.
Is it like your feet or something?
No, he's meant the emulator. I don't really know where the Dan Schneider bit goes with the emulator.
I think you're projecting. I
Yeah.
missed. That's
I
cringe.
just hit the target.
Riku has been awoken and told the Pentagon is Pentagon. That's funny. That's really funny.
Every time I want to smack you. Every time you say that's really funny without laughing.
I was talking to somebody about it the other day. Who was it? Fucking... Let me in. Oh, they almost hit me. Howdy.
Are they shooting
hey.
at you?
Yeah, they almost hit me. Oh, he made enough fucking noise. I'm surprised they didn't hit me. I'm addicted to EFT. Yeah, I'm still early. I'm still in an early account. What's the vote button?
For me, it's V. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hello.
I saw your thing pop up, Shadow King.
Shadow King.
Can't hear you talking, though. Give me a second. I don't know why I can't hear you talking. I think my thing's messed up. Hold on.
We're right next to the window, so just letting you know.
I'm not.
This guy might be cool. That'd be dope.
I think they want to chat.
Team up.
Say something. Oh, hold on. I messed up.
Hey, can you hear me? Hi.
Oh yeah, you too. There,
Couldn't find the damn button.
I'm coming in, but I'm gonna look down.
There's two meatheads, just for the
Howdy.
record. There's two meatheads outside. I'm gonna go take them
How
out.
you doing?
Oh, Bryce. That's my friend here.
Hi, Bryce.
Howdy, Bryce.
Let's go some meatheads.
I'm on fire. Hopefully he'll be on fire. Well, this is
The
fun.
meathead.
Meathead's not on fire anymore. Shadow King, buddy, I'm gonna need you to turn up that VoIP.
I don't hear nothing.
Apply the changes. Okay.
Oh, I see his thing popping up.
I can kind of hear you. To be honest, the game, I think, is just loud as hell.
Oh, okay. Good deal. But yeah, no,
I think you can turn up your sensitivity. Like, I think the VoIP is not at 100% or whatever. Like, it can be raised. You might just have a four-banger. Will somebody go shut up that... I'm gonna go shut up those fucking chickens.
Ah, damn. Repeat that.
There's a thing over here. A trait.
Oh, you got him. Conduit. I don't know what conduit does.
Gonna way of playing. Teamwork and all that shit. Like, there's fucking zombies and shit all over the place. Why would we kill each other? You know what I mean?
Let's go get the assassin.
Sounds good to me.
Do you know? I need some help.
I think
there's some in the
upstairs.
barn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's one upstairs too.
Health pack's
Oh,
on me.
I found it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's kill this assassin.
Shen, I think this is the first
You know, I tell you what,
non-toxic
it's nice.
interaction I've had on Hunt.
It's,
I've had another one that was pretty nice.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah. I had one where me and another team, I was playing with my other friends, we ended up at the clue, and the clue was glowing bright red, and we spent maybe 5 minutes trying to figure out where they were. And I just went in VoIP and said, listen, we know you're there, you know we're here, let's
Oh, you're
both
already
just get
getting
the
the melee
clue
weapon ready
and go
too.
our separate ways. And then we ended up teaming up.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I
Repeat
can't
that
turn
question?
up VoIP at all.
Weapons are good against the assassin.
Yes.
Sledgehammer
Sledgehammer is best.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, I
gotta
accidentally
come back.
forgot to like equip anything in my weapon slot, so I've got a Dolce and a Dream.
I feel that.
I Riku.
Hello.
I just
Donk.
I want to sleep more.
Yeah, sledgehammer.
I was telling
Nice.
Michael that he could have let you sleep a little
Oh
bit.
god, I
since
feel like we're about to go
we'll be
beat
back.
someone to death as a team.
No, yeah, I do.
Oh, fuck! Not what I wanted.
You want to go to sleep?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! All right.
Yeah,
Don't have
just
a ladder.
hunting a little bit. Also, sorry in advance. The game is super loud and it's a little hard to hear, folks, but I'll be fine in a second. Probably just turn you up a little bit. But yeah, when
Oh, turn me down. Just turn my voice off. It's
yeah,
fine.
okay. How long did you sleep for? You sound like sleepy.
7 hours.
Okay, that's not bad.
How was y'all sleep?
It's pretty dang good. I can't complain.
I don't think it
I
drops
always
straight.
end up sleeping a
don't
good
think
bit.
it did either.
I don't know. I feel well enough. I got a little bit of cocoa though in case I get a little sleepy.
Oh,
I don't see how cocoa makes you not sleepy.
Oh, are you saying it's like comfy when I
got-
fucking lay
hey.
down?
he went down quick.
Yeah.
Me?
Down a little
Should we just
bit,
follow
so
you
just
guys for the
floating.
hunter?
I already got the
Assassin.
clue. Do you need to get the clue?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just follow you. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to punch.
No, this dude is
Okay.
loud. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Follow you.
Yeah, we'll just follow you.
Maybe we gotta get out of here.
Shovel? I'm gonna yoink that.
Shovel's good.
Shovels are the best.
Sorry, Rick.
What
I feel
mode
like
are
there's
y'all
like 6
playing?
conversations going on.
Normal mode.
Yeah, this is the fight on the show and the killing.
Oh fuck.
Y'all just made friends?
Yeah, this never
Well-
happens.
Your friend die? Your friend die in there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yes, he did. What a friend. What a friend.
Didn't work. Did not.
Gosh, dang,
I
these
didn't
guys
get
do
him.
a lot of damage.
I am fighting to not shoot this man.
I know.
Go back to shore.
Triple dunk dingo. Just turn on them at the same time.
Oh, you're saying we each pick one?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let me give me some of my health back, then we'll talk about the assassination. Dang.
I don't know
can't
where I
believe-
was going with that one.
I believe Michael's fucking
Just
level
northwest.
17 already. Fucking, I feel like I haven't played at all.
You guys both legendary characters or just
Just me.
You know, there was healing up here.
There's
It's
2
like-
crates of special ammo. Oh yeah, there's always some goodies. When I did my rags to riches run on
It
this,
don't matter too much.
I went in blind, like no weapons or anything, and I would just run to these towers and hope to find a gun or something, or I'd luck upon a dead hunter. And yeah, that was the fast track.
Damn.
You guys are dipping
Come on,
into
sir.
the Sam Swanch territory over on Scrap Big side.
no?
Alrighty.
Still bonking things, even though I'm
Damn,
lagging. Oh, there we
square.
are.
Sham squinch.
There's a Sam Squanch running through here. You guys seem
There's
fairly
a Sam
close.
Squanch.
When we kill this plant,
Nope.
That's
can
where
we
I know it
dash
from.
So we can get this health back.
Oh, okay. I've seen like bits and pieces of
That would be
it. I've
something
never
else.
watched it. I'm bad at watching shows.
Me too. I'm really bad at watching starting
There's
stuff.
stun oil up there if any of
I
y'all are
feel like
interested.
when I was back home and there wasn't really anything going on, that was I was watching shows way more often.
It is at the chapel of whatever the rest of that says. There's a big X over it for me.
X marks the spot for these nuts.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, watch out.
Data lakes.
Yeah, that last going a one-shot you.
Data
There's
lakes.
Gecko legs back there. Hang on now. But yeah, when I was back home, I mean there was like barely any internet, so TV was kind of the big one, you know. I don't see that
There should be.
trait.
There should also be healing at him, assassin. Or you could look around here.
I don't. Maybe I don't get a trait.
Or go to the cabin.
I'll be okay. Let's just keep moving towards the target for somebody else
Yeah.
that's there. I'll
I think
find something.
it's just east.
I do need some health though. I'm looking around for something. The one show I watched a lot was Trailer Park Boys, and then I dipped a little bit into like Parks and Rec, The Office. They weren't like amazing, but past the time. It was a punch episode, you know.
I like Parks and Rec.
Dogs. I'm gonna go around them.
I think I liked it better than The Office. To be honest, I feel bad because I found the main character of The Office the most insufferable, which I think was kind of the point. Like, Michael is not supposed to be super likable. But I will say he did have a couple episodes that were really nice, like very redeeming qualities, you know? Yeah, Parks and Rec I think was the best. I never watched, what was that third one? Arrested Development? Never touched that one.
What kind of weapons do you
Not
guys
that
have?
great.
I got a shotgun and a gun.
I got a
Shotgun!
Sparks Dolch
Automatic shotgun?
96.
Spectre. Yeah.
That
Pump
is
on
69 420.
Gotta stop bleeding. Good. I've got.
I forgot to reload. Awkward.
Shotguns are so nice.
I went to go
Indeed.
fucking point on the dog, and then I just click, click, click,
Two
click,
dudes
click.
on it. I was playing
Oh,
yesterday
oh
with
no.
this guy right here. And,
Did you end up
we were
did you
chilling
end up
in the
eating any
building,
dinner though,
and
Riku?
There's two doors, one's still up.
Michael just ordered some
Oh yeah, what's for dinner?
Both took one door,
wings.
and they both had shotguns.
I have
Oh yeah,
gotten
the,
that.
the
Wow.
spicy habanero mango.
It was a rough situation.
Dang, nasty.
Sriracha. Funny sriracha.
Nice.
Yeah, I usually they use shotguns with the palm rounds.
They're pretty tight.
Doesn't even open it, just jumps it.
Hope y'all win.
We will.
Only the weak open things. Oh shit. Right. Oh fuck. It's a game plan,
Alright.
gentlemen.
That would have been funny if you set down that trap and like set it up and then ran straight into
That's
it.
exactly the plan. I'm hoping some random just gets it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm down. Down. Gotta go.
You don't want to drop down there.
I died. I thought I killed him. I did not.
Our teammate just killed us.
And is that you with the fucking crossbow there?
I'm dead.
Oh, they killed you.
Shot me.
That's a shame. God damn, this game is loud. This is a very loud game. I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, a bit later than I usually would left my work. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Oh, y'all do that. I'm gonna play some Overwatch too. What was that shit?
Bleh.
Well, I'm sorry. That hunt stresses me the fuck out.
That's fair. Would you say it's more stressful to watch or play?
Just don't get stressed.
I think
Shen,
it helps.
that's my
that
natural
What?
state of being.
Yeah. It's funny, that's the default. Fucking, I don't know, I feel like with how much money you can make pretty easily, I don't get too stressed, but then again, like, maybe it's because I've gone through enough matches where I'm not really concerned about dying or not. So, now that we're out of that, you're telling me that Mushroom or whatever the fuck's other name shot you at one point? Was there maybe a miscommunication, or did they just fire?
I come up the stairs and they just shot me. I don't know if it was miscommunication or what.
I was thinking about that, like, we don't know whose is who, which is why I stayed with you, and then we, you know, I was like, how are we going to maintain this group of 4? Fortunately, the invitation has failed. The lobby is full, the invitation expired, or the inviter has left the lobby.
Weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Peculiar.
Bekora. Ooh, Winfield Aperture and a Bornheim? I'm cool to waste more money. Maybe this time I'll actually gear up.
Eh. I do not like the sight on the aperture.
That's fair. I'd like to try it. I haven't checked the aperture out at all yet.
Fair enough.
Dynamite bundle, and sticky bomb. God damn. That's... You're gonna kill him dead.
In theory.
Yeah, right.
What did that dude kill you with? Is it just a shotgun?
Let's see, huh? Progress, recruitment. Where do I check that? Was it the last match? Here we go. I got 1 kill, apparently. Team details. I died. Oh, it looks like, oh shit. So technically, I killed Shadow King, and then Shadow King killed you. And then, yeah, that's weird. Let me see here. This hunter downed you. So Marth was the fellow with. I can't see what their stuff is. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a legendary skin? That like Iron Mask buddy?
The prodigal daughter.
The son now
I got
daughter.
her because she. I got her because she reminds me of a character from Bloodborne.
Which character?
There's a guy named, I don't remember his name. It's something with a V. I want to say Vab or something. He's just a guy wearing like a Confederate uniform or a Union uniform, and then he has a iron bucket on his head. And his weapon is a big mace that he can attach a circular saw to, and his whole deal is he's just like, yep, just help other hunters kill bosses.
Oh, he's like your Solaire. He's like a.
Not exactly. 'Cause what's weird about him is he's an NPC they added in Bloodborne's DLC, but he's not a part of the DLC.
Oh. So the whirligig saw is what you're talking about, I think.
Mm-hmm. That thing's great because you can just hold it out in front of you and rev that thing up and just chunk enemies.
I'm not seeing the fella's name though.
I don't know.
Does he have a big hat?
Nope. He's got
Okay.
just a straight up bucket on his head.
I guess I just look up Bloodborne bucket. Pathogens. Well, hang on. I don't want Buckeye guy. I want Buckethead guy.
Bloodborne. Who?
Volter. Volter?
Voltaire,
Master of
yeah,
the
that's
League.
him.
Co-operator
That's
in
him.
Bloodborne. Oh, that's what they're called. Co-operators. Reminds me of Voltaire or whatever. Oh, I don't like the aperture.
Nope.
Not a fan of that. I feel like I'm looking through the fucking pinhead of a needle. I feel like sweaty players use it though.
Not for. I think most sweaty players use the sparks and the cold roll conversion.
That makes sense. That tracks. I feel like I've seen a lot of new players with that. Damn, I hate this.
I must say, it's very hard to hear those guys.
Yeah, me too. I turned some stuff down except for communication, and they went from either being inaudible or too fucking loud. That's why I'm not a fan of VoIP in the game. But then again, I mean, when is VoIP fun in any game? Shovel. So you could just play like Junker Queen, Kiriko, did you go through the newbies?
Yeah, I like all of them.
Okay, how does Kiriko
I'm playing
play?
Kiriko right now. She's a lot more aggressive and more like you have to kind of like think of how to lock on to people with your stuff, and that you have a projectile weapon that's kind of slow.
Okay, word.
Sojourn's pretty fun though. Okay,
Who?
I played her a couple times. She's the DPS hero, new DPS hero.
Gotcha, okay.
The one with the thickum thighs.
Yeah, she's actually really fun because you can like slide around and everything.
To new heroes, let's see here.
Man, you know, I wonder if it's intentional that after Blizzard had
Oh, fuck. Those are some big
failing
things.
rep because they were incredibly sexist, the next 3 characters they release are all women.
I swear, we're not racist, we're not sexist. We have these people.
We are still union busters.
Yeah, we do not like fair wages. I don't care who you are. You get no money from us. I whiffed that one hard. Damn, yeah, Sojourn, you said her name was? The darker skinned one? That's some crazy fucking, like, Brazil legs. She plays soccer and shit.
She has an apex slide.
Yeah, I
He has a
noticed that.
Bangalore skin too.
It's funny. It's just Apex. Are you fighting folks over there, Shen?
That's just hives.
Gotcha. I got a hive over there
Like,
too.
suck at getting their headshots.
Two. I feel
You
like
better hive your nuts from them.
That doesn't make sense.
It does because you're
Encourage her.
hiding. Because you're
Okay,
hiding
then
it and
say
it's hive.
hide.
It's a pun.
Also, how does the nuts come up?
Because of these
Hide the
nuts
nuts.
show.
It's not good. I'm the Joker. I'm the joke police.
Choke police these nuts. Oh,
Irresistors are numbered.
I know they've always been numbered, but she's the smarter one out of the group, though.
Got him.
I think I've actually done the less stupid stuff. that
There's
could
people
potentially
here.
get me killed.
I'm gonna heal up and get over there. What do you mean less stupid stuff?
You've
Oh.
almost been killed a little bit.
Me?
Scrap Beaks here.
In what context? You mean like IRL or like in games?
in our D&D campaign.
Right. I missed that transition sentence. Right. I mean, I would say I'm about dead. I've martyred myself. I've considered my character a lost cause. I am gonna start building a second character should this keep going though. Hey, Shen, what's
Why
this?
do you consider them a lost cause?
I don't know. It's just funny to think like that. Like, okay, I'm going to consider this guy almost dead, and then I just operate like that, so that I'm not like worried about living. It's a glass cannon tactic. It's a dex build.
In there. I don't know what to do about it though.
It's right in there. I'm gonna draw their fire over this way.
Mother.
As far as they're concerned, we're over here. So you have fun moving up. See what I'm saying? You hear him? You're fucking up my something. He asked if you want to do this like that.
Particularly. Howdy.
I'm liking this gun. Are you coming around here, Shen?
Ah, he got me.
Oh, seems I have been.
He's right. He was right up there.
Boy's been shot. That is right.
I don't know what these boys are up to.
Hello, Jim Bob. Are you friendly? Jimmy Bear, Stevie Doo. Oh, I heard a bullet whiz by my forehead.
I don't like these two. I don't like them one bit.
Why?
His mother gave him that head as a present.
I don't know, man. I don't think they're friendly.
I'm not even shooting at this, if anything. If I can get over here.
The one guy straight up. The one guy had a pistol and he chose to rush me with melee.
They're still inside the building, Jim Bob. Regardless, they are
You should
honorable enemies. I will respect them.
Yeah.
He's dead.
You have been an honorable foe.
How does that work?
He shot me through the window. Like that.
I am not long for this world.
Do you have any grenades or anything you can throw to your right? He's gonna flank you through the door.
That's fun. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what much else to do there. They were kind of annoying anyway. Oh well. On to the next one. Riku, how are you doing? Better than us, I hope.
I don't know.
You don't know.
She's playing Overwatch. She's by default in a bad state.
I mean, I did just have a kind of okay game as Kiriko, but
Well,
yeah, I'm still sleepy. I'm still trying to wake up.
it's alright. All these
But
are
I
really
got
cute.
Uber.
Someone sent me a picture of this duck on a sweater. You give you flowers.
Aw. You need that.
Someone texted me twice because it was 2 links. I thought I was in trouble because they never text me, and I was like, "Uh-oh, what is it?"
Oh, that bag is so cute.
I like the bag, yeah. Yeah, Elfric Eden or whatever how you pronounce that is. They got a lot of good stuff. Oh, you got a bomb lance now. You're rolling deep. Okay. Yeah, I could have played that a little better. I could have definitely healed up, thrown my dynamite. Oh well.
Suck some dick. Yeah, just the usual.
Have you guys seen that fucking meme? It's like, congratulations everybody, let's toast and then suck some dick. And it's they fucking all take a shot. See if I can find it. Let's toast. Or what is it? It's like, let's take this shot, then suck some dick. It's so fucking funny. Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick. Oh, that's good. I wanted to say that, but I couldn't remember the exact line last match when we were fucking going down there. Without further interruption.
I've heard whose dick I gotta suck to suck some dick around here.
That's good. I like that.
I have not heard that one.
Let's talk about greed. I'm an expert. Or what's the line from the big it's like the Big
It's been
Short or
banned
something?
in Yu-Gi-Oh since like 2014, dude. What's there to talk about it?
Yeah, no new information. Let's discuss greed for a moment. I'm a specialist. What do you want to know?
He was pretty cool in Full Metal Alchemist, though.
That's true. I do remember when the nice Chinese prince there melded with greed, and it was a whole arc. I don't know if you consider that man versus self, man versus man, or man versus nature. It was kind of a smorgasbord of all three.
It do be like that.
Doobie doobie dooba.
Doobie doobie doo HMP. I keep doing this thing where I'm really warm in my room, but then I continue to drink warm beverages, and then I get even warmer, and I don't like it. So then I'm just uncomfortable. I don't like this warm. Yeah, no, I always drink cocoa whenever I'm trying to wake up. That's my it's like my tea in the morning sometimes. I can definitely get like, oh man, I'm gonna go. It's a rainy day. I'm gonna grab a book and some cocoa and lay on the couch. Fucking pass out. Those boys were RPing in our server, or in an RP node.
Who were?
Those two who were like making the noises and stuff when you were dead. I'm trying to
I
think
didn't
like
hear
what.
them making noises.
Oh
I
really?
think they were just razzing.
Yeah, they were VoIPing
Which
the
is
whole
fine.
time.
I'd
Right,
rather
but I
someone
was
be
thinking-
VoIPing than firefights where both teams are just pitch quiet,
That's fair.
sweating their ass off.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. It's funny to
And,
think
like,
though,
I
like
do it.
which what do you call it? Which like 14 server has all that like dark RP or whatever. Oops, I missed. I stole that from you.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Big cringe, you know. You can take this one. Gotta hit that one. I'm finna hit this. You guys
What, the
remember the
fucking Angry
soundtrack?
Birds theme?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did you play the fucking did you play the pigs one, where it was like you had to build your own cart, and the Bad Piggies game. That shit was real fun. It was like only on iPad or whatever. But I played that so much more than the actual Angry Birds game because it was a physics engine, right? Like you would sandbox your own cart based on mechanics of like up, down, left, or right with the propellers. You had like engines that had certain amounts of fuel. There was weight involved. It was surprisingly.
morning.
Let's see, morning. Because I'd say it's about dawn.
His twink boyfriend, it looks like.
Yeah, Rip the little otter who would
Rip
carry
the
his
femboy
seed
pussy.
and his yeah, right, fucking carry his woes and his seed. Share the burden and the nuts.
Why would they be carrying seed? They don't look like farmers.
Who left this bowl
You
onion
just
here?
palm don't make sense.
Like lick a sense. The strategic branch under the fucking alcove is funny.
Shut up! Damn horse.
I think your dog is sick. Just half a horse missing. I can't tell you how many times that joke has been made in the franchise of Hun.
What? I think your dog is sick. Think your dog is sick.
Yeah, with the horses.
Oh, I did not know that was a common thing.
It's funny. I'm glad I could introduce you and pretend that I'm the guy who came up with it. I feel like, though, you know me well enough at this point. Like, most of my stuff is on borrowed time.
Yeah.
I love that tweet. I want to print that tweet out and frame it. It's so fucking good.
Oh, he's here.
Who else is here?
Meathead.
Oh, it's got a fucking quick trigger. Higher movement, 270.
So somehow, I logged into Overwatch in the middle of during maintenance,
Okay. What does
and
that
I was
mean
able
for
to
us?
play. I was just confused because I was able to play like a game and a half.
Maybe they have like half their servers down and then the other half are down or something like that. I've seen that happen where they take it
Maybe.
in shifts, so that's not a full downtime because you lose a lot of money with that shit. Not a damn trait. That's interesting. And then say hi.
Oh, it's a trade here.
Oh, well, there's my fucking trade for killing the meathead. I'll be up in a second. Do 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 do.
There is also the spider, though.
Serpent. You guys ever watch Invader Zim?
Yes.
Remember Gurr's little song and dance, little Doom song that he sang for like 8 months? Stinky. Oopsie.
Hate the spider.
Yeah, me using my
Burn
fucking
this motherfucker.
my revolver on the spider that's in my room.
I missed the fire. Oh no, I didn't.
Technically didn't miss. Hey, bud. Hey.
Howdy. Said you heard people?
Yeah, 270 like a while ago, but I feel like they're closer now.
So Shin, what you're saying is that people despider the spider?
That's
It's
funny.
like despise, but despider.
If you have to explain the pun, it's not a good pun.
Sometimes you're a little slow, and I have to help you. That's what it is. That's why I said that.
That is incorrect. I made Lucio.
Says the Reaper main in disguise.
Oh. The spider hit me.
Get it back.
Just to make it better, I've done this with my daughter before. I know how this works. I'm gonna throw decoys at it. Stinky ass.
Just throwing rocks at it.
Back up. That sucks that missed.
Yeah, I would not throw grenades at the spider. There's a booby trap right there, by the way.
Where you at, Stinky? Ooh, upgrade points. You think they're just waiting for us to kill the spider? I hear shots at like 75. Gotta heal up a bit. I think I'm out of those though. Out of everything, really.
Coming over.
I got the last kill. I'm winning. Aiming.
Damn, he's got one ugly face.
Does. Do you want to wait on back?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna bother peeking windows. I've got a shotgun and a pistol.
Got like no ammo and a second no ammo. I'm gonna look around.
Go
Maybe
for
you're
it.
not like scrap big. Air movement. I don't know if that was just you though. Asher just stood down here. I like that the basement is just separate. It's just a fucking
Oh, there's
bank
ammo
vault.
here.
Oh, I already banged that one.
Alright.
Bam! Got his ass. Never knew what hit him.
Good talk.
His eyes. Like a doll's eyes. I like how even if you can't hear the fella, if someone's wiping, you can see their little name pop up.
Crows.
You see anybody? Oh, which way was Crow's? I missed that.
West.
You have to look down at your hands to see which way was left, which way was right.
I said west.
West? What kind of hands you reading, boy?
Doing the
We use
Spock
left
salute.
and right here.
Map updated. Oh, they got the.
Yeah, Boucher. Bobby Boucher. What's that from? Hang on. Your mama was wrong, Bobby Boucher. Oh, that's fucking Billy Madison.
He's over here. Ooh, I can.
Sneaky.
Not really.
123's about to fucking get out of here. King Snake Mine. I don't
Footsteps.
think this is any of the two maps. I don't see windows. We'll run this way.
Now, feathers, you can just walk away. That is an option that you have open to you. Alright, I don't know where he got me from. I think from the outside, I guess. From where we came from in last time.
Oh, damn.
God
That's a shame.
damn it.
You saw I hit at least once. Let's see, kill him. How close are they? Damn, they were like spitting distance, huh? Oh well.
Did he have slugs? Or did he
Potentially.
just... Damn. Got me through... Oh, he might have just... I don't know. It says he got me through a wall.
Right. I don't know why the game's lagging so much. It's interesting.
My game's not lagging.
Let's try this bad boy. Whoopsie. No, not ready. Yeah, the game even warned me. Hey, fella, might want to get yourself a hunter there. Quad Derringer and a poison trip mine. Interesting. Poacher, ambidextrous, and physician. Ooh.
Oh, really?
What's that?
The Spectre Bayonet has less damage than the normal Spectre.
Oh. Interesting.
I did not know that. Maybe that's why I didn't. No, probably not.
You guys watched that trailer today during the Nintendo Direct? The Super Mario Bros. Movie?
No.
It's got Jack Black and Chris Pratt. Jack Black sounds really good. So he's voicing Bowser, and if you didn't know it was Jack Black, it would be very hard to tell that it was him voicing it, because it just sounds like Bowser, which is hard. It just sounds stupid, but it's a good voice that he puts on. It almost sounded like they pitched his voice, but I think maybe he just did that. And then Chris Pratt plays Mario, and he was like, yeah, I've been playing the game since I was a kid. I've been doing a lot of Koopa stomping. Like, he had like big pauses during like his Zoom meeting or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I've been working forever. I pulled from Polly Walnuts with the Sopranos to try to figure out a nice, good Brooklyn accent for everything. And then in the trailer, Mario comes out of the portal or whatever, and it just sounds like Chris Pratt. Like you're watching an episode of Parks and Rec. Like there's no accent or inflection or anything. Like it's just his voice, which is very funny.
I feel bad they took his ass though.
Yeah, they really did they chopped that cake off and served it on a plate, like in Cow and Chicken. You remember that, where they ate ass? Like like just somebody's ass.
I mean, they had a whole episode about biker lesbians.
Oh fuck, you're right. I forgot about that.
They did not give a fuck.
No, they didn't. They just did pork butts and taters. Alright, Borgie, how you doing, buddy? Oh fuck, I don't have bullet grubber. I hate this. I hate reloading this. Hey! Oh! Take it easy. I got a half bar up here. I almost fucking lost it. Hey! Take it easy. You got a lot of castañas coming over here with me like that, huh? You think I'm made of I ain't got all that kind of shit.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? I ain't got all the scroll to fucking keep doing these tier 3 hunters.
It's just the dude who fucking walks up and shotguns an immolator.
It's different.
You're burning.
I know I'm burning. Don't talk to me.
Hey, I'll just watch.
I've lost 2 bars because of your bullshit.
You shot the immolator.
You hit me. You started
did
this
that.
fucking Kavaka bush.
I didn't start anything.
Oh yeah, just like how the South didn't start the Civil War.
Yeah, they didn't.
Or how Staten Island didn't
Pirates
start the
did.
biggest shit show.
Everybody knows the pirates started the Civil War. You fucking idiot. You smuts. You kaputs. Get over yourself.
If I didn't swear on Nana's grave that I'd fucking protect you, you'd be done. It's like Leon the Professional,
Yeah.
like I killed the dude next to, or no, it wasn't Leon, it was fucking Legend. It was in the 60s when it was the British gang members. It was the twins, Reggie and Ronald. Reggie fucking killed Ronald's friend there because he can't kill Ronald. He promised he wouldn't.
I'll take your fucking word for it. I got no clue what you're talking about.
It's a good movie. Tom Hardy, great actor. He plays two people. Just, you know, twins. I got no ammo. They give me 2 fucking shots. That's horseshit. I think a whole goddamn chest, and they're like, yeah, you get 2. You get a set of nuts.
Maybe if you stopped going around blasting everything, you'd have more ammo. You think about that one?
You think about shutting that fucking lip of yours, huh? We both
Yeah.
live longer.
Yeah. It's the dude missing 2 health bars. You know how many health bars I'm missing? None.
Listen, this is a fucking touchy subject.
Yeah,
We're
go
all a
ahead.
little on edge.
I'm not on edge. You're on edge.
You're about to be on my edge of this fucking axe in about 2 seconds. Come over here.
That's what that's what you're going with?
It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Now I'm burning. Now we're both gonna be burning. How you like them apples? Come here. Come here. Come
Someone
here.
just shot at you.
Come here.
Nah.
Okay, I have a crumb of health left. I have a single point of health. That was really funny. Glad I did that joke.
Someone did 100% shoot at you, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that wasn't you. We'll figure it out.
Can I hit you with this?
If you hit me, I will die.
No, hold on. There's a way I can heal you.
Yeah, you just press up. Yeah, you just bah. For the record, I got... I'm not able to,
It's not how I do that.
It's just left click.
No, it's not.
It won't do you any good. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I got 1 bar left because it was burnt off. It'll just come back in time. You would be wasting a syringe. Our best hope is banishing the spider and getting me my bars back. It's the only way this is getting out of here. That's not my thunder.
God, I hope not.
I hear a dude moving to our 225-ish. Unless that's just shit clacking in the wind. It's definitely
just be
clacking in
that.
the wind.
I don't know, man. Somebody shot at you.
It's true. I don't know where from. I don't know how they heard us.
Probably just heard any of the explosions. Or saw the flaming man running down the pier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe they did see that. Where's the next clue? Do you want to go to Lock Bay?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm pretty much unburnt mostly. I feel like a fucking burn victim. I'm like Two-Face over here.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I definitely feel Krugered. I had like Deadpool levels of burnt for sure. Actually, no, he wasn't burnt, right? He was just like in the
Yeah,
movie. He
skin
was like
cancer.
oxygen. Yeah, that's gross. Well, what was the line? It looks you look like an old avocado. Hate fucked an even uglier avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Oh.
just lovely. I got the one on the left.
Just let me stab them.
Okay,
Quit using ammo.
I need more ammo now.
Yeah. Buy a knife or something.
I got a sledgehammer. I will say this is the exact parallel when Sil played the Psycho with me for the first time. I was running around knifing everything, and then he came in with the fucking bullpup, whatever, like the trench gun, and he was just shotgunning like one-hit enemies. And everybody on the map saw us. It was really funny. Like, looking back, I was like, okay, so you can stop now, huh? It's pretty funny. I won't survive that immolator. I can say with 100% certainty.
You have a sledgehammer, you won't break them. Blunt damage doesn't break them.
No, I know, but like, I feel like he hits me, I'm done.
Nah, he's got small fists.
So do
He's
I.
got twin
I'm assuming he's
cannons.
bad.
I think. I was wrong. Maybe you didn't get a headshot, I don't know.
I was gonna say, is that horse alive? And then I fucking... Horse is in half. Did your dinner show up yet? You wanna shoot that?
Alright, cool.
Well, now what? Now we die.
Seems like it.
Maybe if we just stay on the other side of their bullets. I need a syringe that uncaps my health. That's what I need. I need something like meth. Well, meth, like they gave to the fucking Nazis in World War II. Need some help. No, now's as good a time as any. We'll do the regen shot just cause that's funny.
Fair enough.
This is like hard mode. This is fun. You have 1 health, no hit run.
I take your word for it.
You don't want to swap?
Oh.
We're dead.
No, we're fine. Fine, they've got a shotgun. You'd be one shot anyways.
You know what? That's true. That's facts. Spitting bars. Facts, no printer.
Just use your shotgun. Hit them first.
We got 4 rounds. Let me make it count. This was worth it. Wrapping around the long way.
There's a hunter here.
Yeah, that's why I'm wrapping around the long way.
And that's a dead
Concertina
one.
bomb them. I think that'd be funny. What do you think they are? I'm gonna go up top. We'll throw a concertina bomb in, so be wary. Howdy, Zay. I'm almost dead, so this might be quick. It's because Shen shot me a bunch.
I didn't shoot you once.
That's true.
I punched you up. And then you shot the dude who lights everything on fire.
Yeah, I did do that. I don't see him. I'm trying to look through this window here. They killed me. I don't know where they were. Through the wall 8 meters. Oh, okay, so we know where they are. Cool.
No.
Yeah, they're fucking on that side of the wall. Right to
Don't
your
know
left.
what that side of the wall is.
Where I died. Right there. We're in that little alcove area. 8 meters through the wall. I mean, what else could it be, right? Now you're thinking with your noodle. Oh yeah. I don't know where else through the wall could be. You know? That's the way to go, though. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah.
What are y'all doing?
I am spectating Shen trying to, what do the kids call this? Breaking and entering in a church. That's essentially what that is. Oh, nice fucking. Oh no, that was almost an amazing shot.
He was in there too. I saw him jump out.
He fuck. You
I
had
want to
it.
know if he lived.
You hit the crest and then it just rolled right the fuck back out. That sucks, man.
Yeah, he's got out.
Unfortunate.
It's really funny though. I didn't prepare for this session at all. I said I was going to, and then I didn't realize how I would. Like, what do I do? Like character development training? Do I have an epiphany?
Your character development is that you lost a fucking arm.
Yeah, I'm now a martyr. I was telling Shen before, like, I kind of treat myself like I'm a lost cause character now. Like, I may start building a second one just in case.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Because even Rikku said, like, you almost died like 6 times now. We haven't even had that many sessions.
You could also just try not being stupid.
What did I do wrong?
Do you want the list?
Do you have a list?
Okay, let's see. Most recently, I told
Don't
you
mention the
a toilet magically gets rid of things that you put inside of it, and you did. Oh, stick my hand in it. Moments later, you started perusing through someone's bar while they weren't there because you didn't see them for 2 seconds, and your lack of object permanence automatically made you decide that they were missing.
Sorry, my character has ADHD.
You saw a submarine and thought, yeah, I can break and enter into that.
I forgot about the submarine.
I think the submarine forgot about you too.
Yeah, I hope that girl calls me. The fucking, what was it? The void elf, whatever. What was her thing?
A drow.
Drow, yeah. White hair, red eye, drow lady.
Indeed. Oh, speaking of that, you continually mocked someone moments after spending an entire auction just one-upping them by 1 coin after you saw them send a magic psychic bolt of energy directly at your head.
Wait, when did I mock somebody?
At the auction house. After you won, you went over and you started shit-talking the drow.
Did I? I thought I just
Yes.
went and said hi. Huh.
You shitpost so much you don't even remember doing it.
That's funny. Let me move you back here.
You spent 2 seconds trying to convince a man whose house you had just broken into that you were not in fact terrible people, and when that failed, you piked him on his own fence.
He wouldn't shut up. He would not stop.
It had been less than 6 seconds.
Okay. Man, what do you want from me?
You piked him. Moving on.
Yeah, I definitely did that.
Man, I should have just used that for my recap, damn.
Do you have a recap plan? Do you have like an idea what you want to do?
Mm-hmm. I will also say, the only thing we'd probably get to is a dungeon, which I don't know if we could do in the 1 hour we now have. So,
Be the beach episode?
I was gonna say might just be next week.
Beach episode.
I mean, I do consistently have 2 days off a week now, so.
Yeah. I
The
think you
same
guys
2
were
days.
right. I think it's supposed to be next week, and I think I got it mixed up in my head somewhere.
Hey man, it was easy. All we had to do was get Zay to call off work and burn the place down, and then get Rikku to wake up like 6 hours early. That happened. We got here.
Sorry. Sorry.
You were napping for a long time. It's funny. Like
I was sleeping normal.
Shen mentioned, like, yeah, I talked to her this morning. I was like, oh, so she could just be asleep this whole time. Like, she could just be anywhere else. She's on a different plane.
I forgot to set an alarm. I meant to, but I forgot to.
It's pretty funny.
Rude.
I will say a thing that I used to do in the campaign I was playing before this, if we were missing a player, is I would have a quote-unquote world building session where you just talk about the world and stuff.
You want to like Riku
You can
didn't
ask
show
me
up,
questions.
and then
If
while she eats dinner, we do something else.
Yeah. If Riku didn't show up, or if Alex didn't show up, or if the other guy didn't show up, it'd just be like, y'all have any questions? Y'all wanna bring up like, hey, my character story seems to be going this way, or I'm doing a lot of this. What can I do that would
Can I
help
get my arm
this, or what
back?
can I do to
That's
change this?
that's something about the world I'd like to explore.
That is so. I would say, Black Rock Bay would have someone who could replace your limbs.
Because I was gonna say in a pinch maybe Zay can like Roomba magic me up a fucking arm, but I'd like something a little bit more permanent.
There is an artificer class that does specifically specialize in like prosthesis, and I think
I
their
think we
first
talked
ability
about
is
this.
just you can give anybody a free prosthesis.
I think we
So I
talked
might
about
just
this. Like
have-
Zay's like, yeah, that's exactly up my alley. Different concentration though. That's not my major. Like I don't do that shit. I'm not like a wave your hand kind of wizard. I'm like a card game wizard.
But yeah, there definitely would be at least someone at Black Rock Bay or another pirate outpost that would be able to replace limbs. Because I mean that happens fairly often out at sea.
That makes me feel a little better that this is not uncommon.
No, losing your hand to a toilet is uncommon.
Man, why you gotta keep saying it like that? It's gonna be my
Why'd you
fucking
gotta
eulogy.
stick your hand in the magic death toilet?
I thought it was a portal to another world. I thought there'd be something fun over there, like a.
That's
I don't know.
stupid.
It's
Yeah,
not.
the other world is the dead side.
Yeah.
It's not stupid. I thought there'd be like candy or mud or something funny over there, like a slinky.
No.
Oh, can-
You could. What's so funny to me
Fucking
is
candy.
you could have like asked me a question or been like,
I-
"Hey, is there any way for me to determine
Shen,
if this is a portal?" But you
I
were like,
want
"No,
you
but
to
I'll
know-
just do it."
I want you to know how many times I rewatched the
Uh-huh.
clip, like 19 times, and I realized like,
Uh-huh.
oh shit, is this like a black hole? I stick my hand in the portal, like I didn't even fucking instantly jumped down there, and I fucking just ran with it. It bugged the fuck out of me.
Absolute idiot. Oh, I will also say I mentioned it in the first session. The mining company that the halfling Zay's character knows. I forgot the name in the first session. I remembered it. It is the Pick and Axe Merkin Miners. They are a half mercenary, half miner company
They're off
whose
the
whole
park.
their whole big thing was they used to just be a mining company and a separate mercenary company. But what kept happening was the miners would dig too deep and something wouldn't like it, and then they'd have to hire the mercenaries to help them. So eventually they were like, "Fuck it, let's just make this like let's just merge."
Let's train the mercenaries in mining and the
This
miners
merger.
in mercenary. Yeah.
And so now they just go into all the dangerous mines.
It's the triple M. It's the triple M event of OT 20. Is the
Mhm.
fucking the minor mercenary merger.
Mm-hmm.
So you talked about the pirate lords and stuff. What's the name of the area we're in now?
That is, you are in Shenseya, which
Okay.
is that's the area of the last campaign. Mostly, you're on a coast of Shenseya, which is it's
Larger
just like a
continent?
fertile. It's part of a larger continent. It's just sort of like a fertile valley area with a lot of forests and woodlands.
That's right,
Mostly
dick balls.
uncivilized. Mostly uncivilized, except for one city-state and a few towns around it. The main populace is scattered orc tribes.
Wait, so this is like the same
Yeah, it's the exact
world
same
as
place, yeah.
last.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, we could go to Nanander.
you
What's the
could
name
go
of
to
it?
Nananda. Nananda is my wild, wild west area.
Cowboy hats.
Mhm. I have a train heist campaign that we can probably do later.
Like that mission in Red Dead Redemption 2 that was not as good as I thought it'd be, and really disappointing halfway through. Like I figured out the gravity of that fucking mission after like 2 jumps of my horse. This
Mhm.
shit sucks. Okay, so hang on. Oh, so we have pirate, we have like town and we have like Western. Is there like an Italy on this continent? Is there like a very food themed area? A lot
So I
of
can tell
talkative
you,
river
I can
folk?
tell you all the areas that I currently have planned. There's Shenseya, there's Nananda, which is the Wild Wild West area. There's Bramanthia, which is a high elven area with a split leadership between a very self-destructive mageocracy and a very mage-phobic religion that are constantly competing against each other to have any state of control. There is a place that I haven't named. The current name for it is Saxheel, which is a goblinoid city built over a portal to the abyss. Because the way that basically, the way a lot of the world basically came up was I would look at a D&D race and I would go, all right, what is like their ideal scenario and how do I fuck it up for them?
Right.
And for
And what's their ideal
goblins, their
scenario?
whole ideal scenario seems to like the way their species is always at its best is when they have an enemy to fight. So I just put them on top of I just put them on top of the Doom
A
portal.
fucking spawner.
Yeah. And there is also they are the major religion of that area is in worship to an archdevil.
What makes him an archdevil?
An
Do they
archdevil
eventually get
is
shot?
a ruler of hell.
Okay. It's an Archduke Ferdinand joke, very topical.
Good one.
Thank you.
There's that, and then there's Giza, which is the classic desert merchant people.
Right.
Because why not?
Focus after the Giza nuts people.
There's an area called Drinmere, which I'm thinking about remaking. That's basically where like the whole story with like the Shenseya, Nananda, Bramanthia continent is like it used to most like the various Drow and Duragar and orcs used to just be scattered all around the place.
It's
And then
like a
eventually
Pangea
the
situation.
good races of men and dwarves and elves drove them out, and then they settled down south.
Huh.
And so that's where they all live in like an unsteady, like, listen, we don't get along, but we don't not get along. You stay on your side of the line.
I'm trying to remember what was that place south of Mordor in Lord of the Rings that was the desert? Was it Harad? The fucking
I have no idea.
It was next to Gondor. I feel like that's what this situation is. Like Gondor and Harad were always in fucking they were in contest of each other, like constant, like not a holy war, but like they're always vying for territory just outside of one of the biggest sources of like confrontation and evil ever, like an internal civil war. And then like next door within spitting distance is like unspeakable evil, which is so funny to me because it's like trite, petty bullshit next to like world-ending fucking dominance. I love that.
Oh, I forgot about Korst. Korst is a city-state like right on the border between Drinmere and Shenseya. That's basically just a fortress city. Korst.
Oh.
I will also say, Rikku, do you remember the hobgoblin that showed up for like half a session at the bar in Korst?
I think so.
The dude who beat the old lady at chess.
Oh, yeah.
That was the big bad of that campaign.
What?
He had a CR20 stat block.
What the?
Is that why she beat him in chess? Or
Yeah,
he beat
so
her in chess?
the whole story, he's like a hobgoblin conqueror. His whole thing is he's basically brought together like all the quote unquote evil nations and is now trying to move up to Shenseya. I had a whole thing planned for him. And he tried doing this once before, but the lady that he was fighting in chess beat him like 50 years ago. And so him showing up and beating her in chess was just a stupid douchey way for him to be like, yes, now I can beat this.
That's funny.
Wow. I love
Yeah.
that old lady though. She's great.
Yeah. Other areas, I have Sun Elves planned. They're split up on 2 different locations. I have a Dragonborn city, and the whole deal with, I said before that like there's like rifts to other planes. The idea with the Dragon City is when those rifts were first created, the city got split up into different sections, and the sections all got teleported around the world.
Like New York City.
Yeah, so like Manhattan is over in a different continent, and then Brooklyn's over on another continent.
Nice. I wonder
And
what
they're all
Staten
just
Island's
spread
up
out.
to.
They're gone,
I hope Queens is okay. Yo, Staten Island's gone? No, that's alright.
as
That's
they
fine.
should be.
Not much lost.
I have an Australia and a Frigid North area planned, but I don't really. I
You go
don't have
see
any
the Night
intention of.
King?
Yeah, I don't have any intention of having a campaign there yet. So I'm like, I'll worry about you when I worry about you.
You know, Christmas is coming up. Can we have like a, instead of a beach episode, can we have like a snow day?
Get
Theoretically,
stuck in the fucking Antarctic in our ship.
Oh no!
That'd be
We
awful.
had a rift moment where we what was that? Oh god. This series was a while ago, but it was the whole point of like you jump to different times, or the guys were trying to get back to their reality, and each dimension was slightly different. Like everybody was naked, or everybody is just snakes, or they have like one weird deity, or like the president's different. Like they keep trying to get back to their thing, and depending on how weird the place is, they have to spend a longer time there. And if the portal doesn't show up, and if you don't go through it, you have to wait like 30 years or something for it to show up again. But they have to go, and that's it. And I'm trying to remember what that franchise was, but like this reminded me of this, of like how there's portals and rifts and everywhere, and you have to catch it in a right like time period, or else you miss it for a long time. God, what show was that?
Mm-hmm. Chips. What you got there? What you snacking on?
Yeah, what is that? Pretzels?
You gonna share with the class, Zay?
You got enough gum for the rest of us?
Yeah.
No.
Shen
Oh,
tried Shen in like the awkward silence tried like
Jackson, move me so I can slap her again.
I fucking hang on.
Oh, here we go.
You got any chips?
Nuggies.
You wanna share?
No.
All right. Oh, I don't know if I
don't
like
even
that
know if that one
response.
went
Shen,
through.
get over there.
Yeah. Alright.
That was an adverse
Ruined it.
response to the nuggies. That was a
You ruined it.
Good one, Zay.
Riku, I will need a new model of media that has been ruined.
I gotta burn this outfit. The show was called Sliders. It had Jerry O'Connell and Sabrina Lloyd. It also had John Rhys Davies, the guy who played Gimli. This was like one of his first roles. It was like way back in the 90s.
Dude, I know one of those guys, and it's only because you said he played Gimli.
And that's exactly why I ended on that one, to fucking save this reference. But yeah, it went for like 5 years. Good show. Fun little series. I'm trying to think of like a high elf quote from Skyrim or something, but I'm kind of drawing a blank.
Have you
'cause
heard of
mentioned-
the High Elves?
I remember there was one random encounter where there's like a high elf person followed by like their two entourage or something, and they're like, "Oh,
Official
don't believe in-"
Thalmor business.
Yeah. Fucking step aside, peasants, and they fucking
Yeah.
spit on me. God damn, the
Step
good ones are at the
aside,
bottom.
nub ears.
Oh, what did you call the fucking the elites from Halo? Split jaw.
Split lips. Split lips.
It's so fucking visceral. It's like a slur
Yeah.
sounding.
Dude, made up slurs are the best. Like calling someone a clanker, that's so good.
Oh yeah.
So like someone who's like robotic or like partially.
No, yeah,
android?
it's from Star Wars, from the Clone Wars. The clones would call the droids clankers.
Oh, that's mean.
It was so good.
Fuck yeah.
Remember there was one point where they had a clone who was like collecting droid fingers as like war trophies, and it was like, Jesus fuck, dude.
They're just pieces of metal, man. It's not
That's
like.
messed up.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like in
straight up
Vietnam.
said like, I took it because they owed me.
Oh, I guess the
like,
guy in
holy
Vietnam was
shit.
owed all of those foreigners' ears as well that he had on his necklace. It's just
Like
weird.
the fucking, like the regulators from Fallout 3.
What did they do? I never played 3.
There were there was regulators and there was some other faction you could pick if you were evil. And the whole basic idea, the regulators were good, and basically for every evil character you killed while you were with them, they would drop an ear that you could go back to the home base and give to someone, and they'd pay you for the evil person's ear. And then there was the other one who would do it for like fingers.
That's gross. Was it worth it? Was it a good amount of money?
I don't remember.
Interesting. I definitely want you to set up some sort of snow day excursion for when it gets wintry, because I will get an itch for like winter activities. I think that would be fun, like an offshoot.
I want to.
Hour.
I think me and Rikku discussed it, and I think I can do that pose, but I can't hold it for long.
I haven't tried to
Do
do
it right now.
Jacko pose.
Do it right now.
I'm not gonna do it right now.
Damn it.
Because I'd have to go out in the hallway. There's not enough room in my room to do it.
Flip your
Mhm.
bed on the side.
And also, you wouldn't. Yeah, I could just say I do it, and you wouldn't know.
It hurts.
Then why did you not say that you'd do it?
Because I would be lying.
Oh,
But
now
now
you're
I'm doing it right
upstanding.
now. I'm
But
doing it
now
right
we
now.
know.
I'm doing it
we now we
upside-
know
I'm
that
doing it
you're
on the-
lying.
I'm doing it on the ceiling. You can't even see it. You can't
Oh,
tell.
what a fear
You're like a
shines upon the
spider.
ceiling. Yeah, like Tobey Maguire in the first movie. He's got like hair claws.
Gross.
Look, this little
I'm not
goblin
the-
thing I drew. See him? He's on the boat.
My God, look at
Oh.
him. I love him. Yeah,
His right arm is his jack-off arm. That's why it's a bit thicker.
that's really funny. Excuse me, Shen. Hang on, what is it? Alt? Come on. Oh, come on. What the fuck? It's not working. There it is. I don't know why I was fucking struggling there. I swear I was hitting the right button.
Oh, you can
Fucking-
pop out the chat thing.
Yeah, but I wanted it to just be the chat. Look at this little boy.
Yeah, no. So if you double click on the chat, you can pop it up in a separate window. I have in my overlay, I have separate things. So like there'll be a little setup for the chat, and then there'll be another screen for.
That's smart.
You can set it up to capture them separately.
Roll 20 thingy. Yeah, roll
Smart.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! That's a nope, that's a browser source. Never mind. I know what I'm doing.
Spin him around. Oh, can I? Does he spin?
This
I
you
love
spin.
him.
Oh.
Doesn't spin for real. I can't wait. Oh, look, there he is. There he is. Spinning him because you can move your little drawing.
Love him. It's super cute.
So, from all that I'm hearing, since we're in the same place and everything,
Mm-hmm.
we could stumble upon Cassidy.
Theoretically.
Hmm. Nice. I miss her. I miss her so much. I had fun with that character.
It was fun. You can bring her back for the train race.
Fuck yeah, Travis.
It's her evil route.
Are there any Pyre Lords on this island? Or sorry, I realize this is like a continent. I treat it as an island.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know which one? Is that a history roll?
Roll a straight. I'm gonna get back on roll 20 real quick.
Yeah.
So I got off it.
Got off. Oh.
Ooh.
What was that? Fucking what was half-hearted, like committing. Yeah, we'll just let him do.
Yeah.
Let him be.
Roll a straight d20.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. Character sheet. Me. Bada bing. Oh, right. D20. Bam.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go, baby!
The old guy's a pirate lord.
At the boat dock.
Jan's a former pirate lord.
I like a pirate lord.
Oh.
Which one was she?
Oh.
The old guy is Chip Mackenzie, and she is the pirate lord that he beat.
Wait, so Jan then Chip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hot.
So you were fucking with a ex-pirate lord.
Chip Mackenzie is...
I literally said, I said in my head, like, if he gets a nat 20, I'll tell him.
I love that. I cannot believe I got a nat 20, dude. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
It
Now
always
you will
happens
never-
at the weirdest times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. He is a pirate lord.
Okay, well, let's take a look at Chip Mackenzie here. He's the Arch Commodore of the Dread Fleet. Ooh.
Ooh.
Former captain, a dog-starred, and terror of the seas. Nowadays, Mackenzie terrorizes his former allies with the same ruthlessness he served with, intimately familiar with. Oh. Hudagoyan sea lanes. You knew which word I was stuck at, too. The pirate lord uses this knowledge to set up quick ambushes and escape as fast. I would have never... You like doing that. You like just hiding them in pedestrian scenarios, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so with this knowledge, what do we do? Do I just be like, hey, you look like Chips Mackenzie? Which sounds like, I'm sorry, it sounds like the target dog. Or like the Spuds Mackenzie from Futurama, the really cool dog who drinks like Mountain Dew or whatever.
I don't know if pointing out that we know who he is the best idea.
Do you not
probably.
feel
Yeah,
like
leave him alone,
pairing
dog.
up
He's
my
on
other arm?
vacation. Leave him alone, dog. He's on vacation.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chip,
it's
dress
like-
well. We party at the embassy tonight, right? Fucking come on by.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Okay. What to do? I like Jan. I don't know that Jan likes me. I feel like I should kind of leave her alone.
Probably.
Like, just...
I'll tell you this much. She has a CR9 stat block.
Oh.
You're
Oh.
like,
And what is my
Chip
stat block?
And Chip Mackenzie has a higher one. Probably... how much health do you have?
22, I believe. Yes, 22 max. Armor class 15. I'm level 3. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly 1-to-1, but
You're level 3?
yes.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and tell you that a challenge level 4 creature has 18 AC and 60 hit points.
oh,
That's a different ratio than mine. Mine's almost 1-to-1 armor class and fucking hit points. Oh. That's
You might
scary.
be CR1.
Well, fuck.
Bugbear.
Oh,
How much
come
health
on.
do you
Don't
have?
bugbear me. I have 22 hit points.
Oh yeah, bugbears have 27.
Fuck. I'm
And an armor
like a
class of
0.8.
16.
Obsidians did a great job on that art, Riku.
Damn wild you got that nat 20.
I am astounded. Well, what do we do? Like, this is an in-universe thing that the character's aware of, right?
I mean, you're aware of Chip Mackenzie. You are not
Right.
aware that this is him.
Wait, so I have to go about acting as if I don't know, and so like when I find out in game, my character has to go like, like the sarcastic gasp.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay.
I mean, he told you his first name. He told you his name was Chip.
See, I didn't read. I didn't go on to Helia homepage. See, I didn't do that. That's fucked up. Wait, who put biscuit time? Was that me? I forgot that was there. The boy under the boat who was making biscuits.
I had a plan to like hint at it, where if Eris had ever like asked about like old pirate legends, I would have said like, oh yeah, there's an old pirate lord who they don't name anymore, but their name was Nine Shot. Like that's what they were referred to as, and Jan said like, I have 9 pistols.
Oh. She did have a lot of pistols.
Mm-hmm. That was just basically my idea with her as a pirate lord, was just she had a bunch of guns and that was her thing.
It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask more questions more often then.
Yeah, probably should.
I'm not a question asker, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like putting a bunch of things just like plain out there. What else did I do? I remember in the old campaign I did that a lot. I remember basically every quest you guys did anywhere near Nanander, it's somehow related back to the stranger with the ivory piece.
He pretty much just fucked us up in the end. There.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it.
He's a scary fella.
Is.
So I forget.
I think in terms of like NPCs I've created who are like actual people, he's probably the strongest. In world, at least. I don't know about actual stat block wise.
Dang.
Where did we leave off? Are we all on the boat? I can't remember if we took that rest or not.
You were on the boat waiting for low tide.
Right, and I did that fish thing.
Indeed.
I want to climb up on the crow's nest. I assume we have a mast.
Amass of these nuts.
Going to amass paperwork and get you to cease and desist.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to amass a bunch of d20s and roll them all on that damage Eris takes.
Do you remember Tailspire, where we would just summon like 30 d20s and just roll them around on each other and just knock figure overs? That was fun. I didn't realize you could roll so damn many. I guess they want the option.
I wish we could use Tailspire, but it's just... There's not... I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, there are no like figures that would work for a pirate-themed seaside campaign.
It sucks that you kind of, like, for most of that stuff, you kind of have to import it yourself. Did we ever get that mod working with the character sheet, by the way?
I don't know. We did not. And, like, if it was just us playing, I'd probably still use it and be like, hey, guess what? This frog is actually a undead shark or whatever.
Yeah.
But since we're streaming, it's like, well, I'm not gonna fucking have a frog on screen and then be like, King Clipper, the crab.
Crab people. Looks like frog, acts like creeple.
Yeah. And have some dude come in and be like, that's not a fucking crab, that's a frog.
Actually, that's the bullfrog from that TikTok video I've been watching lately.
Dude, the nerve of people. Some dude backseated me on fucking AQ Worlds.
What are AQ?
Adventure Quest Worlds. Dude. We were like playing a game and the first thing he said was like, what server are you on?
No.
And I was like, I just want to see what happens. And so I showed him it, and then he showed up on his fucking max level character and just started killing everything and made it boring.
What the fuck? Who the fuck does that?
Apparently that guy. I mean, he won't do it anymore. I fucking banned him.
That's interesting. So how old do you think this person was based on their vibe?
Some other dude tried to backseat me in Slime Rancher.
How do you backseat Slime Rancher? I want to know, like,
I
Actually,
don't
that's
know.
not what the spreadsheet says. You gotta combine
That's
these
basically
two
what he
and
did.
these two.
That's what he did. That's
You
literally
gotta
what
have
he
glowing
did.
cats and radioactive water puddles, and you gotta have the fucking the Bussy Blaster 7000 sign mixed with the boomelators.
Straight up, what happened was he asked the question like, "Can I give you some advice?" And I was like, "I'm fine if you give me tips, but don't tell me what to do." I look over, there's 2 full paragraphs in my chat. I don't read them and I ban them.
damn, that's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
I saw something about how he was like, "You should put this many slimes in until you get this upgrade."
The what? No.
I don't know.
Like, huh? You guys know what meme I'm talking about? The cat in the fucking mesh. I love that boy.
Anywho.
I just talk like I know what a spreadsheet is. That's what I do.
Mm,
I leave them alone.
that's
I
fair.
cannot think of a game that I have wanted to spreadsheet. Like, the statistically best thing ever, maybe in like upper echelons of like 14 crafting, where you need to know the numbers for stuff because it's super expensive. Maybe, but at that point, like, you know, I don't really.
I've never bothered with spreadsheeting anything in my life.
It just seems
Right.
unnecessary.
It's my obsession.
With what? Like, what are some games you've spreadsheeted? Spreadsheet.
Every RPG I ever played.
Okay. Like what?
World of Warcraft.
I can see that's a big one. I feel like that's the granddaddy of spreadsheets.
The closest thing I've gotten to spreadsheeting is I did at one point have like 13 tabs open trying to figure out how to make a D&D NPC as optimized for roleplay as I could.
It's funny.
Yeah, I've done that too with D&D. I haven't done it with Adventure Quest, not yet.
So I thought Adventure Quest was like a side scroller. I didn't realize it was like
It
a
is.
full...
Adventure Quest Worlds.
Yes,
Oh.
Adventure Quest Worlds.
Right.
Coming to
Yes.
Unity in 2023.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that. Yeah.
Shit. Something with Dead Space.
What else have I? Warframe. That's another one. Big one.
I didn't spreadsheet on Warframe. I did spend a long time trying to figure out how to make a Opticore build that would be really good, and I think I ended up putting like 5 or 6 forma into it.
Yes, the BFG cannon.
Yes, dude. I used that in Mirage, and it was just a fucking Death Star. It was
Fucking-
disgusting. You can ask Rikku, dude. It was nasty.
It was. I loved it so much.
God, what was
Oh,
the name of the
yeah.
fucking
Who didn't
dude.
the liquid ball of metal that was full of guns in Legends of the Galactic Hero? I think they called it like the Thor hammer or something. It's like an entire planet, but it's a Death Star, and you can't permeate the outside layer because it's literally like liquid metal, like hot molten metal. And then like this fucking giant cannon comes out of the side and like it liquidates and just entirely like disintegrates planets, and it's super fucking cool. Like that whole episode was like, it's like every sci-fi kid's like, holy fuck, oh my god, look at that fucking thing, yo, like they just freaking out because it's just a giant gun.
It sounds
love-
like the most Warhammer thing I've ever heard.
Right,
of.
yeah, it's like so gravitas, it's so extra, it's huge. God, I love that shit.
You know what's a bit of Warhammer lore that I didn't know and just makes me love the orcs even more? There's an orc called like Grashghoul Orc Thrasher. Who's like he's like the best orc ever, yada yada yada. There's a bit of lore where he was going to attack a planet and he got sucked into like a time storm and got pushed 30 years through time. But
So
while
he's-
he was like stuck in the warp, he was like stuck in the warp the entire time, which is this brutal hellscape, and he was just fighting off demons the entire time. So he shows back up.
In 30 years.
No, he shows back up. He gets pushed through the time storm for 30 years, and then when he comes back out, it's right before he's about to get pushed back through. So
Oh,
there's like
no.
a duplicate army of himself. And a normal person would be like, oh God, no, time paradoxes. I can't interact. No, Grazgul immediately charges his own ship, kills younger version of himself, and then takes over both war fleets
So how
and
does he?
resumes attacking the planet.
How does older what's his dick still live then? Because it's a different
don't know.
continuity.
I don't know.
It's got to be like a pot, like
There
a
is-
side dimension.
Remember, it's an orc. Just have to
Yeah,
believe it.
so orcs in Warhammer literally have the in-canon power that if they believe something hard enough, it becomes true.
Like the fucking mind flares from
Yes.
5th edition.
No, not exactly. If you like take an orc gun and you take it apart, it's just a bunch of junk. It should not work, but because they believe it should shoot bullets, it shoots bullets.
That's weird. I don't know how
And
that
because
works.
because they believe that painting missiles yellow makes them explode bigger, it makes them explode bigger.
Well, what is this fucking Tinkerbell, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust?
Yes. That's exactly what it is.
That's so strange.
That's exactly what it is. The orcs are the best.
I've never touched Warhammer. This is making me so confused. I thought I knew what
It's
Warhammer was.
the
I have no
best.
idea now.
No, dude, orcs are the best. I love them so much. They're also the best because they're like, they have objectively won. They have objectively just won
They have
Warhammer.
one what?
They've just won everything.
Oh,
Because
they have
they're
the
too
verb.
because number one, every single other species basically fully admits that the orcs could wipe them out completely easily if they ever had the thought to do it.
Because the orcs
and
believe they can.
No, because they just outnumber them so much.
Oh.
There's multiple Imperial records of them like going into deep space, like millions of light years away from Earth, and everywhere they go, there are orcs.
So you're telling me there's potentially double digits of encounters with orcs going to space, right?
Yes.
What do you think the 9th
Like
encounter of
every
them
other-
within deep
every
space
o-
would be like?
Every other planet potentially has orcs somewhere on it.
Can I get an Orc Deep Space 9 episode? That'd be fun. Like there's Deep Space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 75. Deep Space 9 is just, they go to Mars, I think.
But the other reason they've won is because they don't give a shit about anything. They don't need to eat, sleep, they don't need to colonize anything. The only thing they live for is a good fight. And that's all there is in Warhammer at this point. There's a bunch of people fighting.
Mm,
So they've won. They're in heaven. This is the perfect universe to the orcs.
so have you played like the Warhammer board games?
I have not. The only Warhammer games I have played is I played Vermintide. I played a little bit of Immortal or Total War Warhammer. And I'm gonna play Darktide because that looks fun as hell.
There's Dark Tide coming out.
Eventually.
It's November, I
TM.
believe. I believe it's November.
It's still
Oh shit, that's closer than I thought it'd be.
November 30th, 2022.
Damn, that's not my birthday.
Damn. Oh shit. So are we playing that?
Yes.
I've only played Vermintide.
Absolutely. Vermintide's fun.
Technically, I've only played Vermintide 2.
I shall
What's-
become a cleric.
Dude, me and you both. That looks so. I want to just thwack people with the fucking hammer.
What's the other class? There's the
There's the Ogren, there's the Psyker, and there's the Imperial Guard.
Psyker could be fun.
It's like logging into
Yeah.
Far Cry 5 and then just whipping bats at people and then logging off.
The Ogren also looks fun, but I don't know. Too big. I want to play small woman with big hammer
Yeah.
It's not where I thought that noun was going.
and scream for the Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on brand.
That's a vibe.
Exactly, dude. If they I hope they put chain axes in. I will be so happy.
You and your fucking whirligig saw from Bloodborne.
Yes, yes,
I
exactly.
wanna rev that fucker in front of me and just go to town.
Yes, that is exactly what I want. I want to hold a splitting blade of death in front of me and have them walk into it. That is
It's
my
very-
ideal circumstance.
I was gonna say that's very of the time. That's nice seasonal wear with Vermintide or Warhammer. Fucking, or either that or like Killing Floor. I think Killing Floor literally has a weapon that's a table saw that you can either buzz saw somebody down with it, like a trigger, or you can just shoot spinning saw blades at people. I almost said slaw. Hey, you shoot
Yeah, but why would
coleslaw
I
blades.
use? Why would I use anything but the shotgun, sledgehammer, and killing floor?
Oh, see, I've only played the second one, so I don't know that I know which one you're talking about.
It's in the second
Oh,
one.
I know what you're talking about. The splitting maul that is powered by shotgun blasts.
Mm-hmm.
You hit it and it like rockets down. That shit's awesome.
Yes.
Those bosses are hard in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Riku, didn't you say you collected like every fucking collectible or something?
Oh yeah. I mean,
That's
it's pretty easy.
Oh,
If you
see, 'cause-
kite, if you kite the last guy with someone, you can like go around and hunt all of them the first round.
Okay.
What's cool about Darktide is you can like make your character's own backstory thing, and they'll have different voice lines depending on it.
Ooh.
I don't know the full extent of it, but it seemed like you can choose to be like, oh, my character was like a worker on an industrial planet, and he'll say a bunch of weird like space Brooklyn phrases.
Become a Krieger.
Exactly, dude. That's my ideal circumstance.
That would be the life.
It would be a very short one, but it would be the line. It would be an incredibly short.
Worth it though.
True.
Is Krieger the one that has
No.
like 70 pistols, or is that Salty?
No, Krieger there is a branch of the like Imperium called the Krieg Corps, which are just a bunch of absolute psychos. They like specialize in trench warfare, and they intentionally like drag out conflicts to make themselves and the enemy suffer as much as possible. They're just a bunch of nutcases. They also dress like Nazis.
Well, Versace himself did design that regime.
True.
They were dripped out for sure.
They got the horse gas mask.
That's so weird to think of like an Amaranth figure, like someone wearing that mask, but it's a fucking, it's a goddamn, what are the plague
Oh,
doctor?
and their main weapon is a shovel.
Describe the shovel for me. Is it just a
It's
shovel?
a shovel. Yeah,
That's it?
it's just a shovel. Yeah,
Is it
Creative.
sharp? Is it square?
it's pretty sharp.
Hmm.
You seen like
Like
it's
a-
like one of those military shovels.
That
Yeah.
explains the trench warfare.
Yeah, they use it for digging out trenches and then digging out the enemy's brains.
Mm-hmm.
They're scary motherfuckers.
Yeah, they seem scary but not from a distance scary. Like I feel like if they had like
Oh, they're scary
ranged
from a
weaponry-
distance.
Why?
They have
What do they have?
ranged
They have
weapons.
do they
they
have like a
have big
shovel
Berthas.
cannon?
They have big Berthas. They have artillery cannons.
Oh. Well, see, you made it
And
sound like
also
they only
just
use
actual
shovels.
guns. No, they just prefer the shovels. What's so funny about the Warhammer, like, humans is, like, they're all just, like, glorious Crusader types. And then there's, like, one Space Marine chapter called, like, the Raptors, who just fight, like, normal soldiers. Like, they're all elite marksmen who specialize in taking out commandos from, like, yards away. They don't dress in bright primary colors, but they use actual camouflage and stuff, and they're viewed as dishonorable. They're viewed as cowards.
Master Chief, you mind telling me why you don't look like a circus jester? Sir, trying to blend in. Get the fuck
That's
off
the
my
mo-
platoon.
That's the most pansy shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, right.
Master
What
Chief.
kind of bitch made salt vanilla fucking get out of here? Chew, spud, yet. Spit on him on their way out. Kick him. Pull his
It's
pants
so-
down. Fucking kick him. Push him down the stairs. Nerd.
Spray paint his visor.
Yeah, right. Fucking get him. Get him, boys. Get the primary colors on him. He was like
It's just-
screaming and kicking. No, don't make me pink. Don't make me a bright fucking teal.
God, please.
Anything but the fuchsia.
There's a story called like Rylanor's Last Stand, which is very long and very complicated and requires a lot of knowledge. It basically boils down to a guy looking at one of the most powerful beings in the universe, who is also his like genetic father, who is also a demon prince, looks
Like a
him
Zeus
directly in the
situation.
looks him directly in the eyes and goes, "Hey Fulgrim, look at me." Dude turns around and this guy's just holding an atomic bomb, bitch, and then he punches it and blows them both up.
It's funny.
I love him. But yes, I listen to a lot of Warhammer podcasts while I am at work.
Have you seen that fucking meme of the guy at the baseball game and he's got his arm around the girl and he's like, you can see that he's clearly like explaining something to her
He's
and she's not
explaining.
interested. So I finally
Yeah.
got this guy to give up. He proceeds to slash his own neck and his grandpa spurts out of there with the bleeding, whole body with clothes and all. Shogun hat, katana, spear twice his size. Can you believe it? Not yet. The most baffling. You still with me? Gramps go all mad after the first phase, and out of the blue he comes bang, bang, bang. Guy's holding a semi-auto pistol, and I'm all like, dude, isn't it the Sengoku period?
I hate the fact that the moment you said something about the grandpa running out, I was like, this is Sekiro, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking like it's the same thing. Like Sekiro, Warhammer, like there's always like that the fucking just trying to explain everything. I love that shit.
I just want everyone to know that I am the body video of obscure random topics, please. Please feed my hyperfixation.
I'm trying to see the. Oh, I found it. My favorite one about Warhammer is. Okay, so Warhammer is set in the year 40k, right? 10,000 years after the Horus. Okay, so the Horus heresy happened when half of the Primarchs betrayed humanity. Okay, see, the Primarchs were basically superhuman demigods created in a lab by the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor was.
That is literally how every podcast I've listened to goes.
Explaining Warhammer requires so much backstepping. You're like, all right, so to understand this, first we got to go back in time.
Oh, there's another funny thing about not Warhammer 40k, but Warhammer Fantasy. There's a character called Skarshnik, who is this, that name alone is funny. He's this, like, hyper-intelligent goblin who is chosen by the orc gods Mork and Gork. And there's this whole long-winded story about him being in basically a timeshare war against two other people for control over this mountain, like the fucking full Fellowship of the Ring style. There's a dwarven dude, and then there's the Skaven, which is just a rat. And he's built up to be this like crazy important character for like goblins in general. Like he's one of the only characters that's a named goblin and is interesting. And they have a book called, there's a part of the Warhammer 40k Warhammer Fantasy like time period called End Times, which is literally just, hey, here's everything that happens when the world ends. And Skarsnik isn't mentioned because the writer forgot about him.
Oh.
I thought it was funny. I laughed.
That is funny. I feel like I was expecting something different, right? Like
No,
I was
yeah, that's what
prepared for-
everyone else expected.
Yeah, right. Like, oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, poor Skarsnik. He does have a dope name though. And a cool Vor puppy.
Oh, what now?
He had
this
a-
Vor puppy.
It's a big mouth with legs that has interdimensional stomach or something. I don't know.
Is there
It
teeth?
just eats things. Yeah, it just eats things and then they're gone.
Ah, damn.
Delete that.
Delete
What a mood.
You know what?
No, what?
No, keep it there.
Delete
No,
that.
delete it. Leave it.
I'm gonna
Leave it.
delete it or I'm gonna act up.
You're already acting up.
Leave it. Oh man, I don't
it's
know.
still there.
You need a safe work, Sasuke. Here, let me make this. Get up out of the way.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, what?
It's hard to look at, right? Like you don't know where.
Not really.
No, hard to look at because it's like you don't know
like
what's
it.
real.
I mostly hate the fact that the big toes are a different paint color than the other toes.
I'd like to think it's like a panorama situation gone wrong, and not Photoshop.
I think they're just like that.
Born like a horse with 17 limbs.
I was gonna say those are flippers.
Oh,
Alright, so
yeah.
that one you delete.
Well, it's funnier to delete that, because then you keep the other
Alright.
one. POV Chip chilling on the fucking dock, and Jan has to walk to work past him every day. Cry about it.
What?
Imagine, because like Jan and Chip live within close proximity of each other as far as we're aware in our universe. So like Jan heading to work every day in the tavern, she probably passes Chip at some
they
point
get
during
along.
her day. Oh, they do?
Yeah.
So how did he?
I have it heavily. It's I'm debating between the idea of either Jan was bitter for a while and then got over it, or
are they,
just
like, fucking
that she
90?
was. Yeah, no, they're both really old. Or it was
Oh.
just like,
Yeah, it looks pretty good for her age.
or the idea that like I think the idea I was going for, the idea I had in my head when I first planned it out was because Chip was like a renowned sailor before he became a pirate lord, and was like well known as just a ruthless menace. And so when Jan got word that she was being hunted by him, she was just sort of like, "Alright, well, this is how I die then," and just sort of accepted it, decided to go out on her own terms. And then Chip
Okay.
decided not to kill her, and she's just like, "Well, I can't keep being a pirate because I kind of did everything there is to do as a pirate, so I guess I'll just settle down somewhere." And now she just runs a bar. The other two patrons in there are former members of her crew as well.
Okay, the two old fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Big stretch.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh God, what is this?
Oh no.
Oh hey, yeah, I've seen those. The long-term nuclear waste things. This place is not a place of honor.
Unless.
I still think the radioactive cats is a much better way to go.
Oh, weren't you talking about like the cats live in that area, so they fucking
They are trying to breed cats that glow in the dark and can survive nuclear radiation. And the idea is that they will set them up to live around nuclear waste dump sites and then disseminate like superstitious stories about how, oh, see glowing cats, spirit of the damned, and don't go near it. So that way, if society experiences a complete collapse, post-apocalyptic humanity will have a reason to not go near nuclear waste.
What? Because
That's also what all these are for. Because if you're like a post-apocalyptic Fallout dude and you come up and you see a sign that has a big weird symbol and a word radioactive, there's like a probably 80% chance that that word has no meaning to you. But if you show up and you see a sign that says this is not a place of honor, any smart human being is gonna be like, yeah, cool, I'm not going here.
Wait, so you're saying I thought you were talking about from a like they can't speak English perspective. You're saying like the most of the like nuclear warning signs are ambiguous?
Yeah. Well, no, just like they'd lose their meaning.
Oh, like the word radioactive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like think about like if there's a complete and total societal collapse, people aren't gonna like tell their kids like, hey, don't go if you see something that says radioactive and it's a little dot with 3 half moons around it, don't go near it. They're gonna be too busy just trying to survive.
Interesting. It just doesn't come up in conversation.
Mm-hmm. Or at least that's the idea. Also, I like how Zay now periodically mutes her mic so we can't make the she's pooping on mic jokes.
Hey,
She's pooping
listen
on
here, okay? My mute button also tends to be my auto run button. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say you pooping?
It is though.
You shouldn't?
Mm-hmm. She's pooping on mic, dog, I'm telling you.
Wow, Zay, what the hell? What
She's
the
got
hell?
her screen set up in front of the latrine.
That's funny.
Didn't like I want to deck you every time. I want
I
to just
don't
fucking
mean
punch
to.
you in the little schnoz.
I'm glad that you remind me because I always forget that you hate that. Because that's like, I was talking to a couple people about it. Like I do that very often because it's not like something that makes me bust out laughing, but it is mildly humorous. And then I fucking you know, like I want to at least like relate that to the person. Like yeah, I thought that was funny.
It's fine. I know you mean nothing by it, but I know people who would mean something
like
by it,
it's
and
like a
that's
fucking
that's what my
Pavlov
fight or
response.
flight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's my half of the story. With every time you're like, I want to deck you, I'm like, yeah, well, I mean it. So it's like every time it gets brought up at the family reunion.
An eternal loop.
Right. Yeah.
Trying to loop of these nuts.
Oh.
You know, I just do it to frustrate you at this point now.
I know. I literally just had the thought of if I just don't respond to it, she'll stop.
Or will I? Da 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 da.
Suppose we'll never know.
I mean, you'll stop if I just stop talking to you.
You won't stop talking to me. You love me too much.
Probably right.
You only, yeah. See, you only because you know I'm right.
Slap you next.
Now who's pooping on my account?
What?
Jackson, I think you confused Shen beyond.
There was a time, the last time Shen and I played Hunt, it was really funny. There was a moment where, like, you know, I have no way of seeing Shen's face, but while Shen was playing, I knew exactly what they were thinking because I made a comment or a joke or something, and Shen was running. Shen stopped talking. Shen stopped, turned around in game. What? Like kind of the same thing, and like you watched it process, it hit, and then they fucking turned around and they confronted me about it. I don't even remember what the context was, but it was so funny. Like, in real time, you saw it like the hamster wheel turn.
I truly and genuinely think sometimes your brain's just like, it's been 8 seconds, we need to make a noise.
Are you saying
need
that
to
I
say
like hearing
something.
myself talk? Do you think that's what it is?
I think you like hearing something going on.
I'll have you know that as a TV kid who has now gained access to the internet and usually has Spotify or like a YouTube video in the background, I don't like quiet.
I think if I put earplugs in your head for 5 minutes, you would fully break.
You know those people that like
Full
that How It's Made
shutdown.
video where they go into those perfectly silenced rooms where it like dampens all noise so you only hear like your heart beating and shit.
I think
Those-
that's your hell.
Yeah, that's like my purgatory. That's like the perfectly crafted heaven that's like for me. It's like designed to be very, very bad. Like you have no solid internet connection here. Discord hangs quite a lot and it's just doing the constant reconnecting. So you can see the last thing that people messaged like an hour ago, but you have been getting notifications for when there are new messages and it's not loading. The YouTube video keeps buffering because it's like, 300 kilobytes a second internet and you can't hear anything. And if you play music outwardly from your downloaded, it'll get fucking dampened in the walls. Like that's like I'll fucking I lost all stimulation. I need to like I fucking start clawing at the walls like a fucking cat. Get me out of here! Let me out of here! But it's like fucking it's like mesh, so it doesn't. You can't get out. It's like metal.
The paint is already chipping off this hair stick I bought.
It sucks.
Hair stick.
Yeah, I got a hair stick from Killstar.
Ooh.
I learned
It's
about
probably a
Killstar,
mistake. I
though.
don't think I have enough
Hair.
hair for it. I think I have enough hair for it now, but I'm about to cut it back to like chin length, maybe. Which will not be enough for this. Listen, this cost me $14 and shipping was $16. I saved money.
As opposed to an item that would be maybe $29.99 with free shipping, that would be much more of a ripoff.
Exactly.
We don't account
no,
for shipping.
It was if you Killstar has a thing where it's like if you purchase over $100, you get shipping. They had a bunch
shit.
of stuff, and then I was like $12 off or something. And I was like, I'll just buy some stupid thing.
So the shipping ended up making it over $100 after the effect was not added. That's funny.
No, it had to be $100 before shipping.
Right, that's what I mean. Like the shipping made it go over $100, ironically enough.
Yes.
So like you could have gotten something stupid and paid the same amount.
Yeah.
So can I get up on that crow's nest? I never got a solid answer on that.
You can get up on the crow's nest, yeah.
Fuck yeah. I don't have to roll for that if I fucking
No.
break my leg or get twisted on the ladder.
It's climbing a rope.
Oh, it's a
And
rope.
Go ahead, Jackson.
I thought it was like a ladder. I didn't realize it's a fucking.
It's a rope ladder.
It's a
yeah.
middle school PE test where I have to fucking climb up to the ceiling. I hated that test.
If you want it to be a ladder, it can be a ladder. It's y'all's boat.
Why not both?
Keep the rope.
There you go.
Same, Riku.
I was gonna say, can I fly up there, beat Jackson to the crow's nest, and then we get up and just toss him into the water?
Yeah, you can do that.
I had the
Exchange that.
thought that you could just fly up there, like you'd be the crow in the nest. Like it would
Yeah,
make sense that
yeah.
you'd be like the pseudo navigator, being that you can just get up there. It's
And
like me.
their
Oh, shit.
eyesight.
How do I fucking climb up there if I've got one hand? Do I have to fucking like? Do I have to leg pinch it?
Just use one hand.
Right, but like it's a rope. I
You
have
know
to
what's
let go
funny?
at some point to like shimmy my dick up.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
I had the thought the other day of at some point you are more than likely going to try and pick a lock while you're still one-handed. And my idea
and I can't
was
do it.
my idea was I would let you pitch me something and then I would go walk downstairs look at my dad, who was a professional locksmith for 6 years,
See
and
if
tell
that's
him what
possible?
you said, and then come back up and tell you how hard he laughed?
So, so what if I take what's it called? The staging pick? I put that in my mouth, the thing that you just have to hold steady to hold down the little tumbler lock thingy or whatever it's called, and then use my good hand to fucking pick through and scrape all the lock picks. Pins
Okay,
or whatever.
you clip that. I will show him that clip, and I will get back to you with how hard he laughs.
I mean, it's possible. I'd be putting my nose up against the damn lock, but I'm sure.
You'd also probably break the entire front part of your mouth.
True.
Probably lose quite a few teeth. But hey,
I
man,
mean-
you've already lost it. You've already lost all your hands. So if you want to lose more,
Where's my fucking clip? Oh, there it is. Couldn't find it. That's funny.
after you, outside.
Okay. Well, yeah, I do the Long John Silver pinch my knees to get up top. Surely that'll hinder the speed at which I climb. Probably.
Zay's opening a snake can on Mike.
Probably fucking slower.
I heard that. You opened a fucking can of snakes. I heard him hiss.
No. It said piss, piss.
Get your kinks out of my face.
Are you implying I have a piss kink?
Implying.
Or inferring? Sorry, wrong English word.
You adding a lot of letters.
What, just a puh kink then? Where's the letters?
Snake can. What breed of snakes is it? Zay!
Hmm?
What breed are the snakes? What breed are the fucking snakes?
I don't know.
Just make up a
No, it's
breed.
snake.
Reticulated pythons are pretty. They're really big, and I
Make it
think
a
they're
milk snake.
useful.
It's a western hog nose.
Those are super cute.
Those are
Oh,
the
boy.
brown ones with the speckles, right?
I would love a boa constrictor.
That's a big fucking can.
God damn, Zay, where you keep that can? Fucking western hog nose.
You look like a good boy.
Yes.
Apparently the zoo nearby has them.
They look like the basil geese.
Famous for their
Beetlejuice.
uptoned nerves, used for burrowing. Oh, they're native to the Great Plains of America. Name one plain that was doing something great.
The one that blue
Blue plain.
The
plane that
astral.
flew.
Yeah, what plains of the fucking North American continent is there? There's the void plane. There's the astral plane. There's the chaos plane. There's a lot of planes, idiot. How the fuck do I have
Plain
5
to
clips?
see.
Hello?
It's plain to see.
You guys ever see those plein air paintings where they you have to like within 2 hours of like proper lighting paint a like an open air environment, and they're super difficult.
No.
They're cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I was looking through Steam, and it popped up a thing like, "Oh, verify your age. This is a very like gory game." They're literally just throwing rocks at each other. That's it. That's it.
Is there
What
not
game is
even any-
this?
Rumble. It's a VR game.
It's-
Oh, it
And it's literally-
might just be because it's VR.
Maybe.
you know, people can also. It's like Wikipedia. You can just add whatever tags you want on there.
It's one-on-one earthbending.
That's
Yeah.
dope. This shit looks awesome. I love physics games like this. This is the kind of shit why I would get a VR headset.
True
I'd
that.
vomit within 5 minutes.
I feel like I said the same thing when I looked at Beat Saber, just because like my out of shape fucking body would just give out. You know,
I
it'd
just
be
mean
like
the
my knees
motion.
would buckle like an old man, just fucking dead.
Reminds me of Absolver.
Yeah.
Hey.
What? Oh my gosh. I might have to go ready for work to go in for like an hour and then leave. So fucking dumb.
Ooh, that is dumb.
It's so dumb.
If only
They
you'd
got
gotten a couple
boats in
more hours of
Planetside
sleep.
now.
They have what?
They got boats in Planetside.
Oh, cool. Like Planetside 2?
Yeah. Sorry, Planetside 2, yeah.
Missed the first one. First one was fun. Move. 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 My bad.
Yeah, dude. Sure. What you said.
I feel like I talked about this. The first Planetside before they had a they had a good VoIP system or anything. Everything was based off of buttons and triggers. So like
Oh yeah.
it would be like T was the talk button, and then that would be 1 through 4 to depend on if it was like ambient sounds, combat based, tactical, or like support. So then you would say like tactical because it was relating to talking to your teammates, and then it would break out even further to be like warning, requesting something, confirming something or something else, and then you hit warning, and it would be like move, look out, behind you, or something else, right? So you had to literally be like T1325, and so like sometimes you could hotkey it, so it'd be like move, move, move. My bad. Because you're fucking, you know, you can hurt people in your vehicles because that's just how the world works. And you're running forward and they're not moving. You're like, okay, I can't turn this thing. It's a fucking boat. So you warn them a bunch of times, and then once they get, you know, run over, you go, my bad.
I think you did talk about this because I compared it to how Smite does it.
I've never played Smite. I have a couple friends who are like diehard Smite fans. I know nothing about it though. Oh shit, I'm thinking of the wrong game. I'm thinking of fucking Trine, not Smite. Smite I have played. I have played with both of you actually. Trine's that fucking silly little wizard puzzle game.
Oh, that game. I've seen bits of that.
Platformer side scroller, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, fancy physics.
True.
A lot of mushrooms, a lot of lays in there. Purple.
I like Smite. I like Smite more than I like Leagues because I don't like League's camera angle.
What, you don't want to see everything that's going on?
No. I don't want to see. I don't like a camera angle that shows me everything but my character.
Yeah, that's true. It really doesn't focus on the art at all. Because, like, yeah, I guess you don't care about your character in that game at all.
I like how right after I said that, Zay popped open a beer can. Like she was like, "All right, little man, let's get one thing straight."
Riku, what kind of snake is this?
I
That
start
looks like
talking
an anaconda.
I start talking shit about League. Zay pops open a can. Listen here.
What do you want from me?
Thought it was funny.
Let's see. I'm gonna figure this out. I think it is an anaconda because it's a bit too big for reticulated.
Yeah, I've seen reticulated pythons. They don't get that big. Apparently, reticulated pythons come from Southeast Asia, like Bangladesh or New Guinea.
Bet your poops get that big.
That explains why they like tropical weather, like hot, humid, fucking just mist them under a heat lamp. They love that shit.
Yeah.
Good God, I'm seeing some of these pictures of like pythons in captivity, and their fucking their fangs are up against the like barbed wire fence, or not barbed wire, but like a metal fence, and its jaw is huge. Oh my God, this poor thing. This python passed away after eating a giant porcupine in South Africa. That's just sad.
That was his dumb fault, though.
I see a barbed boy. You know what's funny to think, right? Like, you know, depending on the angle at which the porcupine gets consumed, you could potentially live, right? Like, if it's head first and it slides through the entire intestinal tract, it may work, but like, you know, all that thing has to do is bloat up like a pufferfish.
That's the thing, though, too. That snake wrapped around it. Because if it was a python, it wrapped around it.
Tried to constrict it.
Suffocated it. It probably did or probably was trying to, and then just got stabbed.
You want to see the picture? The boy succeeded in eating it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how he fucking managed that.
I mean,
you ever see an animal
successful.
in a situation and think, man, how did they get there? Like the horses on buildings. Like, I want to know how this python got in this situation. Like, how
What did he do?
He fucking ate a porcupine.
I mean, if you've seen how a python eats, they're really fucking dumb. She will like try to eat it sideways. It's like it's not gonna fit away. It's not. It really isn't.
I guess these are the
Snakes
same
really
animals
are.
that put their whole head and neck into a glass of water to drink.
Snake looks at all the other like animals min-maxing their builds, and it just selected stomach for everything.
Yeah, they spec'd out on stomach. They got nothing else. They're like a fucking.
Yeah.
They're like a luck build.
They don't even have limbs, dude.
Seeing snakes roll is really funny. Like sometimes it's faster for them to just roll sideways instead of doing the like 1,700 muscles constricting left and right to do the slither. They just fucking like something is immediately to my left instead of me fucking, you know, doing like a K-turn. They just kind of plop over.
Do a barrel roll.
God, I guess it is a barrel roll. God damn, a 200 Florida team hauls in an 18-foot, 215-pound Burmese python. That's a big bitch. Ooh, boy. Look at this thing. This is... Wow. That is just so much bigger than I would have anticipated. Like, I get 18 feet, but, like, it's hard to visualize, like, 200 pounds of snake, right? Like, it's a dense snake.
Yeah.
It weighs more than me, and it's hard to, like, conceptualize. I love that fucking video of the python opening the door, and he successfully opens it, and then it hinges open, and he smacks down on the pavement, or like I guess it's like a tile floor. He just fucking.
Oh, man.
Speak it. Speak the truth.
You still waking up, or are you just sleeping?
Say what the people are too afraid.
I'm still sleepy and I don't want to go to work.
Go
It's funny to
splash
think you
water
have to
on your
drive
face.
in more than you have to actually work.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. I have to do this because the guy sent an email to my boss asking for help on the 2 days I have off. And it's just like, this person's so fucking incompetent. They didn't even do their fucking work all the way either. It's like, this is
There's
why
one
I
of
don't want to
those
be on this shift.
Yeah, there's one of those in every company. It's annoying.
Pop it, Zay. Pop it and lock it and drop it.
Ask not for whom the pussy pops, it pops for thee. Huh. Oh, sorry. Allergy season. I say that, but it's like every month is allergy season.
What are you, allergic to Shenseya?
At this point, I think it's the air that I'm allergic to, or like grass, right? Like something stupid that's consistently in every climate everywhere.
How can you touch grass if you're allergic to it?
Pretty easily. You just fucking
Gloves.
snivel and snit everywhere. You know, you just make a bunch of mucus.
Also, just gloves.
Not the same. Ask anyone with condoms. You lose sensation.
Huh?
This went weird.
Well, you
Wanna-
know, when
wanna
you
run
wear
that again?
gloves when you're doing the dishes, you don't feel the dishes, right?
As someone who was a dishwasher for 3 years, yes, you do.
This metaphor ruins the condom thing.
I think the condom thing was ruined the moment the word condom left your mouth.
Would you prefer I say lubber?
Yes and no.
I think it's a British term. Or it could just be
Oh,
like
then no.
outdated 40 years as well. Because I know they used lubbers quite a lot in like the 80s.
The only good phrase from the old times is let's shake rattlesnake. Which could mean let's dance, but could also mean I am going to deck you in the schnoz.
If that's a Fleetwood Mac line. Or maybe Motley Crue. One of them did Rattlesnake Shake. I can't remember who.
The only music I listen to is 1920s work, industrial work metal.
Have you seen those
What
live
does
leak
that sound like?
TikToks?
I don't know, I lied.
It sounds like have you seen the Robots movie with
And we all lived.
spit a little. What's the next line?
It's the Warframe song. Have you not heard that?
What's the next line?
And we're all adrift together. Then that's
I
pretty
forgot
much
it's like
just
an
it.
immediate rhyme.
Yeah, I think. No, there's
but if
more.
yeah, because I for like 3 years I was trying to remember the fucking name of that song, but I would sing it and like someone was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What is the? Okay, so robots with Fender and all them, like all the like, it's got what's his dick from Penny Adams, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about? The Robots movie. There's a song that they have with Madame Ratchet's like Chop Shop. It's kind of the same vibe that Shen was talking about, like the 1920s like work song. It's like fuck it, the boom, dome, dome, underground, dome, dome. It was actually pretty good, but it's like it's like all these fucking robots like clanging away on an assembly line, and they're just like breaking stuff and killing robots. It was really funny. That's like the first thing I think of with like live leak video 1920s like workplace incident fucking like you're gonna get your hand cut off. Yes, but here it's intentional.
Yeah, I like that guy who stuck it in a toilet.
I feel like old people are at very much a risk for that, right? Like dangly balls.
Losing their hands to toilets.
No, that's fuck. That's me. I realize that's me now. I was like, oh yeah, we're still talking about something else. I was thinking of testicles getting caught in the toilet, not my arm getting lost.
No.
You want to talk about losing sensation? That's how it does. That's how that happens in fucking half a second. I want an oatmeal cream pie. That's what I'm craving right now. One of the double-decker ones they sell, where it's like a Big Mac slice in the center, fucking cookie on either side.
Oh, I forgot that oatmeal cream pies were like an actual thing. And I was like, wait, you're gonna make like a bowl of oatmeal and then just put whipped cream
and
on
then
top
come
of
in
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow the oatmeal's back out.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Well, I
had
wouldn't.
the thought.
I wasn't
had
gonna make the
thought.
joke, but then Shen's like, "What are you gonna make oatmeal?" And then like, come on, you're spoon feeding it.
I had the thought, and I was like, "Oh no, Jackson doesn't do like lewd stuff too often. I won't make that."
That's funny. I think
And
I
then he
talk
fucking
about
sucker
more
punches
weird
me
shit
in the
than I
gut.
actually do. Like, I think I have a pretty normal life. Like, I just wake up, I'll have breakfast, I'll kind of sit around all day, and then the most exciting part of my day is the shit I talk about. Like, everything else is so pedestrian. Like, I don't do anything. I fucking sit at home waiting for my next chance to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I was about to say I live a normal life, says the VTuber.
Hey, listen, man. I
What's
think
up?
compartmentalizing my life and having fantasy shit is really funny because I can make up all kinds of fantastical background shit that doesn't even be true. I could just lie all day about whatever, and it's really funny because nobody would know otherwise. It's not like it impacts my life. I just do nothing all day. Lying is fun, if done correctly. That's basically D&D. You're lying.
Yeah. I mean, every story you've ever read is just a lie. You ever think about that, huh?
Oh, unless
Every
it's been like
non-fiction
witnessed. It's
or
a
every
lie.
fiction.
Seeing
Fiction
is believing.
Fiction is the one that's made up, yes.
Right. Nonfiction is George Washington chopped down a tree. Fiction is George Washington came in a bowl of oatmeal.
He actually didn't chop down a cherry tree.
So didn't have wooden teeth. But I mean, we make up a lot of shit about him. He also didn't like
well,
black
then it's
people. I
not-
mean, that's a lie we tell the kids.
Yeah.
I think about that sometimes. Like, they never talk about the slave side of George Washington, but I was like, that man was in the heart of that. Like, he was literally the forefather of that. Like, pretty sure he signed that paper.
I think of is a very funny Bentley Mulligan bit from like way before he was doing like a long time ago. He did a bit he went up on like an improv stage and played a Civil War ghost. And the whole bit was he's like this Confederate soldier who made an oath to hunt down and return every slave to their owners. And in my many long years of ruling, I had one thing. I was wrong. And there's one specific bit where he goes, "You may say I'm a product of my time, and I can tell you at least one group of people knew it was wrong."
Yeah, I can think of a good number of people in my life very close to me who disagreed with this tactic.
Yeah, namely the slaves.
Yeah, that's funny. Man, that's crazy seeing like old clips of people before they like find stardom, because you know that sort of character is certainly like refined over the years, and like that like tactic of comedy is sort of cultivated with that environment. But it's funny to see like some of the raw stuff that people had like way before they got big. Like, you know, you see that spark of like, oh, this guy's gonna be big, and that's always fun to find like old forgotten footage of like, you know, like Eddie Murphy's like one of his first improv bits, or I guess even like Robin Williams, which was the name of the fella I couldn't think of before when talking about robots. Like some of his first acting jobs, like, you know, like when you see like a really, really old movie, you're like, oh my god, that was a child actor. I didn't even realize. Like, I think, yeah, Leon the Professional. It had the little girl was, oh, what the fuck's her name? It's, Natalie Portman. She was like 12 in that movie. This was from the mid 90s. And now she's like a full grown adult.
I will say what's also funny is Brendan Lee Mulligan apparently, the kickstart to his fame was when he won an episode of You Wanna Be a Millionaire.
Really? Did he have like funny stuff to say?
No, I think he's just really good at trivia. And so he
Nice.
just won $1 million and then used it to move to Las Vegas or
You know, good
Los
for
Angeles.
him. That's like the best thing that anybody could do with $1 million, to not blow it on hookers and blow,
It's-
you know?
I didn't know about that. The only reason I know about it is because I was listening to an adventuring party, which they're like, basically like get the cast together after one of their shows and they talk about it. And he just like offhandedly mentions, he's like, yeah, you know, I wasn't super big until I won How to Make a Millionaire, and then I did all.
And they're
Keeps
like, whoa,
going.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, everyone else, like, their eyes go wide and he turns to look at them and there's like a 2-second delay before one of them goes, wait, I'm sorry, you did what?
Like you in that Hunt Showdown game.
True.
You fucking keep walking, then you stop. Oh.
Oh.
It's 12:30. This is usually our stopping time. You guys have anything else you wanted to chat about for a bit?
I'm just here.
I got
Big
something.
vibe. What do you got?
Besides, never mind.
I think it's something that's been on my mind a while, and I think it's time it's been said.
I was hoping.
Why did I think it was gonna be serious?
No, see, I had a feeling it would be that, but I didn't want to say anything to allude to it because that would like lose all of the momentum on it. I do love that though. I remember I kind of baited it last episode, and I don't think Shen did it, and I was like, man, I was hoping Shen would do it, the thing, like eating it.
Dude, when I DM, I'm in full like not funny mode.
I kind of like that.
Don't think about scenes.
I think that's pretty funny. I like that like a lot of people are like, listen man, I'm not your enemy, right? Like I'm just trying to facilitate you guys to enjoy your time. Like I'm not it's not me versus you, right? But with you, you're like maybe not specifically us versus the DM, but you're definitely like combative with a lot of stuff. And I think that's really funny. It's like, no, I want to what the fuck are you like I want to hear your convince me why this is possible. I don't believe you.
Yeah. Because like you gotta convince me. Some stupid shit people do.
Yeah, just believe me.
Yeah, no. I mean, I do believe you. I believed you when you said I'm gonna put my hand in this death toilet.
Yeah.
And I
you
believed
definitely
you when
believe
you
me.
said I'm gonna chuck that dude under that fence.
Under the fence because I fucking
Onto.
listen, he would not stop. I told him like 7 times, and you being
told
the
him
combative
once.
little fucking I said 4 times.
You
Stop.
said it once.
Stop or we're gonna. You're like, I don't believe you. You're taking my home. You're taking my home. Stop.
Yeah.
You're taking my home.
Because
Stop.
That's what
Stop
you were
right
doing.
now.
You could have just tied it. You could have just tied him up. You had so many options available to you that were not pike him on his own property line. Let me be clear. He deserved it. He sucked.
See that right there?
You
That
did
shit
have
that
other
you're
options.
doing is what makes me think like, am I a bad person? And you're like, no, I mean he deserved it. But you're gonna fucking grandstand as the DM the whole time. You're like, what? How could you? You
Yeah.
you monster!
What-
How could you
what-
sleep at night? He deserved
It was stupid of you.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
It lacked tact.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see when the consequences show up.
Yeah, the consequence is no fucking arm. You mean the rest of him.
It's his whole family.
He doesn't have a family, he's a Thalmer.
He has a family.
He
No,
does.
doesn't.
Jan
Jen
straight
said
up
it.
told, Jan
does
told
not.
you all that his family was
doesn't.
like one of the most
Orc
influential.
rules, he doesn't.
You're not an orc, you're a furbolg.
Can I roll for orc rules? He doesn't have a family anymore. Poof, doesn't
No.
exist.
You're not an orc.
That's
you're
the
a
second
furbolg.
half of my campaign. You can't poof that.
That is not the second half of my campaign.
Well, the second half of this portion. It's like the fucking the Obra Dinn game, right? Even though there's 10 chapters, each chapter has like 10 parts. So it's like, wait, what am I on? Chapter 8? No. This is part 8 of chapter 2. Oh. Okay, so this is the second half? Yeah, of this part. Right, but not the whole part of the chapter.
It's
No.
Act 3 of Act 1. Yeah.
Right, yeah, it's section B, subarticle A. 2 states clearly. It's like that Willy Wonka saying, referendum A, expenditures, where he just says a bunch of big legal shit. You ate fizzy lifting drink. You lose. Good day, sir. To get the fucking half safe and the half magnifying glass for his half contract.
Yeah.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. No arm, grumble.
No, hold on.
The DM asks, are you sure you want to do that? No. I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Jackson, are you sure you want to do that? Yes. Well, I feel like in the case specifically that we're talking about with my arm, it's not a do you want to do that, it's I interrupt you to say, I do this thing, and then there are grief consequences. I can't believe I just said that too. Like, I didn't even, like, you of all people would love to, like, describe it a little bit more in detail if I, like, pushed you on it. And I still just said, nah, forget all that. I dive in head first. I stick my dick and balls through the fucking, the whatever thing you talked about before, the dog that was just a mouth, the vor pup. Yeah, you just fucking scribble out everything. Yes. So good.
It's what it is.
If I'm even a little bit like Kevin 11 in my D&D campaign, I feel like I'm doing something right.
True.
Alright, Riku, so the plan is go back to bed, and then in an hour when your boss calls you, you'd be like, oh, my bad, I'm asleep because I'm on a different schedule. I'm sorry, I couldn't will myself out of bed at my 3 a.m. Just fucking roll over.
Nah, unfortunately, I just gotta go in there for
What you
another
do
time.
is you don't show up to work and then they call you, and then when they call you, you go work this and you pour acid onto the phone and it goes through the phone and melts their face off.
It Looney Tunes
That
into
would
his
be
ear.
cool. But if they call me when I'm not at work, I just don't answer.
That's what I used to do.
It's really funny because, like, I mean, everyone knows that meme, right? Like, hey, we're really short-staffed. Damn, that sucks. Hope you guys find somebody. It's like, yeah, we're not going to be able to do something if we don't get another person. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's crazy. that really sucks. I'm glad I'm not in your position. Can you come in? No. Like, what are you trying to guilt trip me? You're not grandma with fucking sweets at Christmas. Like, I'm not gonna humor you. It's my day off.
Exactly.
I've found with, like, COVID and everything else, like, at a certain point, money is not enough for people. Like, the thing they value more than not is their time and their free time. Because, like, COVID messed up everybody's timetables and, you know, how they enjoy or, like, perceive, like, work and stuff. You know, like, you can't pay me enough to skip this day off. Like, I am gonna stay home and not make money.
Who pulled out their butt plug?
You think very highly of one of our anuses. That was a long, long stretch. I'm not a size 7, Riku. That's ambitious. Is that the fucking swoops in, smacks you, flies away?
Come in, Shin. Come on.
I fucking love the fucking slight flutter away.
Fuck, I love doing that so much.
What, that combination where it's like a dude?
It's so stupid.
Winged individual flies in, knocks politely, fucking eats somebody, belches and flies away.
It's fucking
I love the fucking build-up of, like, you went into this dude's house just to fucking I hate that the fart got me. Oh my. POV grandpa got his nuts stuck in the fucking toilet, and that's him feeling the water. So are you pressing all of those individually, or do you have them like lined
yes.
up? God.
The dedication.
It explains the fucking subway order every time, how it's different. Sometimes he doesn't knock. Oh, yeah. Being very
How many
impatient.
arms do you have?
The Mormons are here.
Now they know what to do now.
Nobody's home. This is the wrong house. Dilapidated building. It's a funny
That was pretty
idea.
good.
You can do like a session is based off of sound effects. Like you order them 1 to 100 or whatever, and you pick like 6 random sound effects in an order, and then you have to make like a scenario out of it. You know, like build a campaign around that. Like a one-off. That's a funny idea.
True. Da-da-da-da-da.
Roberta.
Did you guys hear that story about the there was a guy who after 3 attempts killed his wife, and his first 2 attempts were like straight up Looney Tunes hijinks.
Oh, he tried to fucking kick a brick off the
Yeah.
roof. I remember a bit about this.
Mm-hmm. He ended up killing her by just shooting her during hunting season. And it was a pretty... He would have gotten away with it if he hadn't gone up to one of his wife's friends with like a package of his wife's clothing and a handwritten note that he said was written by her that basically outlined like, man, you know, I'm thinking of divorcing my husband Steve, but not because he has a bad dick. He's really good at sex. And
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
if something would have
Because it
happened to
was a
me
me
and the two of
problem.
us, yeah, if the 2 of us would have split up, I'd be totally cool with you having sex with my ex-husband.
Very, you know, very amicable, super cool swinger wife is like, no, please, have sex with my husband should I pass away in the next
Mhm.
week.
And what's even funnier is that she didn't even know his wife. They like barely
sh-
spoke.
She was like,
What the fuck?
she's like a lady
like
who's
barely
down the
spoke.
street. He's like, oh, morning, Jan. Oh, morning.
Yeah, they just
Helen."
like pass by each other.
They've never had a full conversation.
Yeah, and it's like, here's this handwritten note
Heartfelt exposition
Yeah.
dump. Yeah.
that
Fuck.
my wife left you. Here's the Fallout lore journal.
There were so
you
many
after
serial
she
killers that
died.
would have gotten away for it if they just kept their fucking mouth shut. Like that shit
True.
right there, that's all hubris.
Well, that's like
I'm
the whole
old and
thing.
horny.
They want to get caught.
Yeah, that's true. What was the one serial killer? I can never remember their info, but it was like they did everything perfect and they got away with it. And the way that the police got them to confess was the latest murder, whatever. They're like, no, this couldn't possibly be this person. This was just so juvenile. I mean, all of these mistakes are amateurish at best. Like, we know that this guy has a much better caliber. There's no fucking way it looks like a child killed this person. Like, they played on their ego, and then the guy's like, no, I did do it. This is how I fucking blah, blah, blah.
I think it was
Yeah.
Kemper.
Was it Kemper?
I think so.
It was some big ego trip. They, like, publicized it. They were, like, clowning on him for an hour, and that's how they got him to just, like, fucking roll down to the police station. It's like, excuse me, that was an excellent display of fucking blah, blah, blah. I did this exactly correct. It's like a
I don't think I've
vegan.
read-
Or like a
didn't-
CrossFit person, right? Like, they need to tell somebody.
There was a thing. It didn't lead to any conviction, but there was a class watching a documentary on the Zodiac killer, and they put up a picture of like what they thought he looked like, and one kid in the back go, "Hey, that's my dad."
Awkward.
Oh.
Was it his dad?
No, I mean his dad wasn't the Zodiac killer, but I think there
Okay,
was.
I thought
like-
they. Oh, fuck.
No, they did not catch the Zodiac killer because his kid snitched on him.
His kid recognized him in a lineup. Hi,
Mm.
Dad. Go away, son. You know that kid? No.
Don't make me Zodiac you.
Yeah, yeah, don't you
That's what
love
he
when the
said to
fucking
all of
Zodiac
his
killer
victims.
totally fucking morbed all over everybody? Oh my god, look. There he is, he's gonna Zodiac.
You've entered the Zode zone.
I'm gonna fucking Zode. My favorite part about the Zodiac crimes is when he
slashes the
says, I'm
Z
gonna
into their
Zodiac you.
chest. Slashes the Z in their chest like Zode.
God fucking damn it. That's so funny. He takes like the victim's like fucking clothes and he cuts a shitty 2 pair of holes in them and he keeps layering layers over like fucking Leatherface, just keeps putting more and more bandanas. It's like a fucking it's like you ever see those hater blocker sunglasses, the super thick fucking like square ones? Like you have like 15 fucking layers of fabric. He can't see, they're like binoculars.
I was gonna say he just ties them to different parts of his body. So he's just got like,
But they still have eye holes.
yeah.
Just ramshackle armor.
Covered head to toe.
Like a damn, it's like a kid who wants to be a mummy for Halloween, but his house has bed bugs and shit. There's holes and everything. I guess that'd be silkworms. I don't know. Whatever.
I also
bug eats
like when
moths.
Jack the Ripper. I like when Jack the Ripper would always say it's ripping time.
God, yeah, I'm gonna rip all over this bitch.
And then he'd launch a Beyblade at him.
Jesus was a
That was
formidable
that was
Beyblade opponent.
Yeah, that's actually why they were all so torn up. It was an off-brand Beyblade. They just tore right through skin.
You know, everybody always
Modified.
commented
Dude,
the
off-brand
almost surgical.
Beyblades are scary.
Yeah, the Chinese, like, they're just hunks of metal.
They
they're
don't
so
stop
heavy.
spinning.
No,
They
they're
don't
like
stop.
5 pounds. It's like a goddamn dreidel.
That's infinite energy, dude.
Yeah, that's cold fusion right there. Fucking, they always commented that the surgical like cuts of all the women and the victims, it had to have been a surgeon. No, it's just the Chinese like needle point Beyblade tip just rushing over their skin, just flaying them.
Riku, get off Overwatch.
No,
Aren't you supposed
Do
to be
it.
in bed / work, Miss Overwatch?
no, I can wait a couple hours.
They
I
won't
can
fire
wait
it
a
yet.
couple
I've got at least another hour until they call
I
me.
mean, no, they need me. I am the only person on nights to do my job.
Oh, that's true.
They
can't
need
fire
me.
you. That's for more money then.
They won't do that.
That
They
sucks.
won't.
They will if you zode them.
Yeah, fucking Zode all over him. It's Zoden
I mean, the
time.
fact that someone went up to our plant manager and was like, "What is this measly raise?" Because we got a like $1 raise for cost of living, just $1, and they asked him what this was, and they were our plant manager literally said, "I don't even think you deserve what you're making now." Like anyone, yeah, that's how shitty this place is. I can't wait to be done with it.
Hey man, so either you give me more money, or I go work at Mighty Taco for the same amount of money, and I get to sleep in on Saturdays. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they probably wouldn't care at all.
they'll care when I guess everybody's out missing shifts, right? You get like 2 people to go, and they're like, "Oh fuck, they're serious. It's a mutiny. That's 1/5 of the work staff."
I mean, they struggle to keep people anyway, so.
God, I guess it's just like, I mean, because I used to work at a place that was kind of like that too. They would have constant new hires coming in, so like, if you were even slightly competent, you were automatically upgraded to trainer when someone in a senior position just left, because you're now the senior and you just gotta fucking okay, hey boys, we're gonna train the next generation. They will train their forefathers.
Okay, I'm gonna head to bed.
I
You all have a good night.
We're going.
night.
So let's go. Go say hi to Witherling. I wonder what he's up to. Ooh, playing kid pics. Okay, well, I think either, I don't know what the plan is. I would assume 2 weeks from now would be the moving plan. But, should be fun. I am curious what the next steps are. Like, I don't really know where to go from here with it, but we'll figure it out. Everybody later.